Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live Sprinkle Sprinkle. If y'all are here from TikTok, thanks for coming on over. I appreciate y'all. We did a little get ready with me as far as my makeup this morning. So thank y'all for being here. Welcome, welcome. So today we're going to talk about make him take you shopping. All right, y'all in here? Okay, so while a few of y'all get in here, we're going to start talking about how to make him take you to go shopping. But before that, I'm going to tell y'all how to go shop for stuff that y'all actually need, like my books. All right. My books are on Amazon. They are linked in the description bar. Y'all can get all my books on Amazon. Type in Shira space 7 and click on the books part of Amazon and my books should show up, or you can click in the link in the description bar and get all of my books. Also, if you want to join the Patreon, you could definitely join the Patreon and ask me questions there. If you join tier 2 and up, you could directly message me and I'll message you back. If you sign up for the mail out tier on the Patreon, I'll write you every month a handwritten letter. You can write me back also. And also I'll be announcing new stuff to come in the midsummer and early fall for my mail out Patreon members, something that everybody probably wants, but only certain people are going to get if they are part of the mail out tier. Okay. There's other links in there too, like my TikTok, my Instagram, some of my online businesses and stores that you guys can shop, as well as my Amazon storefront shop. Whatever y'all want to look at, all the links are there. So while y'all are here, go ahead and do that. Make sure you got all the links. Okay. So how to make him take you shopping. You act like it's no big deal. Okay. Honestly, shopping doesn't have to be extravagant on the first or second time. You don't have to buy a lot of stuff, but you need to understand, or they need to understand, that you like to shop. That's number one. All right. So it doesn't matter where you go shopping, as long as he understands that he will be paying. So depending on the level of income that he has or where you're at, it all depends on, all that, where you take him. So if he's rich, take him wherever, you know what I'm saying? If he's like, middle class, upper middle class, take him somewhere where, he can afford. But definitely make sure he takes you shopping, because that's going to let him know that you like stuff and that you are high maintenance and that he will be spending. And the relationship, if it goes any further, he's going to have to be the provider. He's going to be the one that's going to buy. He's going to know this from the start. And when people see you guys out, they see him paying for stuff, they see you with him, he's going to get like looks from different people, like, oh my God, what does he do for a living? Look, he's taking that beautiful woman shopping. Oh, that must be his wife. That must be his girlfriend. So he's automatically going to get clout just for being with you and taking you shopping. People will admire him from afar for paying for whatever it is that you're, purchasing. The salespeople will treat him like royalty when he steps in the store with you, because automatically they're going to think, okay, that's a sugar daddy. She's beautiful. He's going to take her shopping. He's going to spend some money. And the salespeople will actually help you get more, because they're going to play on his ego and you won't even have to. So if you go to a high-end store or just any store where, people work on commission or have salespeople, the sales lady is going to do most of the work. And if she's cute, he's not going to want to look broke in front of her either. So if you choose places that are like more luxury or that have like aggressive salespeople in there, he's most likely going to buy for you. Okay. But if you go somewhere with no salespeople and, just walking around all freely, he's probably, you're probably going to have to do the coaxing more. Okay. So the best way to get him to pay for stuff is ask his opinion on everything. Ask his opinion on what he thinks about this, what he thinks about that. Do you think I should get this? Do you think I would look good in this color? Do you think my body would look good in that dress? Do you think this? Like, that's how you get him to pay for stuff. Keep getting his input and his opinion. And when you ask, pause, look down, but look up in your eyes. This shows vulnerability. And it literally psychologically puts in his mind that he has to pay because, you know, so you show a little vulnerability. You ask him his opinion and questions. And if he says, no, I don't really like that, say, oh, well, what do you like? That means he knows he's paying if he's picking out stuff he like and you don't even like. So next time you go shopping with him, he's going to be like, well, I liked what you picked out that one time and it was kind of cute too. Why don't you get something as well that you like? And da 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 da. So now you're going to get whatever, he's going to start to like impressing you and other people around you and looking like the man. Because a lot of times women are too afraid to ask their man to take them shopping. Women are too afraid to, do that. And some men never experience feeling that clout of taking a woman shopping. And they don't understand the high that it gives them. Okay. It's like, dang, I'm the man. I can do all this. Look, everybody looking at me like, dang, I wonder what he does for a living. He must be all that. You know what I'm saying? That he can probably just take her shopping and get whatever she wants. Dang, I wish I was her. This is what it brings. So make sure when you take him to the mall or take him to the shopping center that he is able to feel that, because that's important. He needs an ego boost. All right. Because that's what he's getting out of the situation. The ego boost. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Exactly. Okay, provider boyfriend caught you with a roster. I panicked and admitted to it and promised to never do it again. How do you do it so they don't find out? You have to be smart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have to have fake names, business names, and girls' names. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you have a roster and they find out? Why aren't you naming these people different names? Okay. Why aren't you naming them the female version of their male names? Come on now, common sense is too common these days. Thank you for the donation, but them people need to be under women's names or store names or scam likely. Okay, what are y'all doing? I thought y'all was smarter than that. Do I literally have to make a whole video on how to be smart? All right, get it together. That's why I sell notebooks on my website, levelupcosmetics.com. I think it's .com. Hold on. No, .us. Levelupcosmetics.us. I have notebooks that say sprinkle, sprinkle to keep all your notes in. Make sure you save them under women's names or scam likely. Okay. Y'all are doing too much. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You got the name Domino's Pizza and Pizza Hut. All right. All right. Well, some of those are obvious. So do better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Put them under gynecologist. Put them under scam likely. Put them under mom, mother, whatever. Okay. Y'all know what to do. Come on. I know y'all got how many? Y'all went to school for how many years? How many degrees y'all got? They didn't teach y'all how to lie. Oh well, they're not teaching y'all life skills. I'm gonna help you. All right. So make them take you shopping, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know what to do, man. You got caught. Be smarter next time. I wouldn't have got caught. You can't get caught, bam. If I told y'all before y'all even start to be smart. If you're dumb, don't even try it. Okay? If you're not clever, don't even try it. All right. If you're not smarter than the man that you're with, don't even try it. So I'm just trying to help y'all out, baby. If you're afraid to get caught, if you're not smarter than the man you're with, don't even try it. Okay. I missed the super chat. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Shira, I found out my provider husband is getting a girl he had a fling with to sell one of his houses. And he's meeting her this week. What should I do? I don't want to react emotionally. Girl, go meet with your other man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. While he with her, go get the other one. Have lunch. Make him take you shopping. Where's the other one? If your husband has access to his ex-fling, where is your access to your future fling or your current fling or your ex-fling? Where's your access? Why don't you still keep in contact with him? You see what I'm trying to teach y'all? Go have lunch with your male friend or your standby or your side piece or whoever. Go have lunch with him. Make him take you shopping. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm telling y'all think it's a game? Chess, not checkers. You don't have to get emotional if you're going shopping with another man or having lunch with him. I'm sure they're going to have some lunch while they're meeting to talk about selling one of his houses. I'm sure she's going to get his commission and money from him and, have good memories of that fling. So you might as well be doing what you do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know why y'all asking me dumb questions. Y'all know what y'all supposed to go do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sasha. My daughter keeps sending me pictures of crumble cookie, talking about, can we go? Maybe. Thank you, Chloe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any non-alcoholic drinks you recommend at the bar? I would just ask, what is a good mocktail that you suggest that's really good? Then they're going to be like, well, what do you like? Something sweet, something sour? Then you tell them something sweet, and then they'll make it for you. Just ask for a mocktail. It looks like you're drinking, but you're not, because there's no alcohol in it. Just a bunch of juices and flavors and stuff. Club soda, whatnot. Okay. So you shouldn't tell him to not sell with her? No, because that makes you look insecure. Just, that's your free time to go have lunch with the other one. If you're going to be all jealous and stuff, he's going to sneak around and do it anyway. You can't tell him what to do. And I'm trying to tell y'all, he's going to sneak around and figure out a way to see her, because now it's forbidden. Now it's more enticing. Now he says, well, I'm not going to let a woman tell me what to do. So he's going to do it anyway. Even if it's not to sell his house, he may have to tell her, well, my wife said I can't do this. And then she's going to be like, oh, really? You let your wife tell you what to do? Well, da-da-da-da. So don't even mention it. Just go out with your man friend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go out by yourself. Go freestyling. Go do something. He ain't going to listen. He's going to do the opposite. And he's going to tell the other chick about your insecurities. Do you really want them talking about you? Listen to what I say. Go get you, go have fun, man. Go to lunch with somebody. Go ask someone to take you shopping. That friend that you got waiting up in the friend zone, or your work husband or somebody, you need to go talk to them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, what do you do with your roster when you get married? Keep it. Just in case. You might need it, like this lady. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't nothing wrong with going to lunch. Ain't nothing wrong with no lunch. Ain't nothing wrong with going shopping. There's nothing wrong with sharing a meal. You do it with work husbands, don't you? Those of y'all who got work husbands, ain't nothing wrong with that. Is it? Is there something wrong with that? Most men got work wives that they take to lunch. Did y'all not know that? So I'm trying to help y'all. If your man goes to work every day and he works around women, and he's somewhat attractive or somewhat gullible, he has a work wife. That means there's a woman at work that he probably has a little crush on, that he will probably give money to or take out to eat at lunch every once in a while and pick up the slack on her work if she can't. That's a work wife. Someone he works with very closely. They may not cheat or do anything, but they're very close. Or they may. You never know. So everyone has a work wife, everyone has a work husband. Just understand that. If y'all didn't know, I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. I thought everybody knew that. So make them take you shopping. If your real husband won't take you shopping, get your work husband to take you shopping. You got a job. Work husbands love to take you shopping. Okay. So get to it, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyone that's eager to be in your life, whether it's a work husband, someone that you're going to friend zone because he ain't all that, but you'll keep him on the side just in case. Older men that want to be seen out in public with you, they'll most likely take you shopping. All right. So those are your targets: work husbands, older men, ugly men. They will take you shopping faster. Thank you, Shanae. He doesn't take you to the club with his friends. Well, go to the club with your friends or go out with another man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are y'all begging to be with people when they should be begging to be with you? That's your free time. He don't want him to go to the club with you because he's talking to other women. This is common sense. So you go to a different club and you get richer men and get a roster, because that's what he's doing. He's collecting a roster as well. He don't want you to know about it. Oh no, it's just the boys, or oh no, we're not doing that. You can't come to the club with me because I still want to talk to women or talk to men. You never know these days. So you get up and do the same thing and go meet you some better potentials, okay? Because that's what they're doing right in your face, but you're sitting up here asking me questions and you already know the answer to. Get up and go out too. What are the steps to asking for money? Should we ask for second date, asking for something small? I answer this question every single day, and sometimes I get so tired of answering it, but it is also common sense. If you look 10 times better than him and he's ugly or he's old, you can straight up ask. You could say, hey, babe, I really love spending time with you. I really like going on, this is the best date, da, 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 da. But you know what? I really need some new this, or I really need some new that. But, I don't really like just lie and say, you know what? And I want you to get it for me, or let's go shopping, or my bills, I had to pay for Aunt Ethel, or you could just straight up ask if you know that they're already going to say yes. This is why I tell y'all, date old, date ugly, and they will say yes. They won't have no problem with it unless they don't have it. If they say no, they ain't got it. So you're already wasting time by even questioning why not. Okay. So get up and go. But if you are smart, you're going to date the type of guy that's going to say yes, not no, or what are you going to do for me? Right? Date the man already got it and will say yes. I was never afraid to ask for what I wanted because I knew the answer was going to be yeah. Or there's a backup that's going to say yeah. So get that confidence, get that roster going, and you won't be afraid to ask for anything, especially if you know they got it and they think you're very beautiful. Okay. Okay, so you said he found out you was asking something about Tinder on ChatGPT. How do I lock your damn phone? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are y'all doing out here? Sharing passcodes and locations and stuff? Well, how do I do this? Be smart and have some common sense. Why is he up in your phone? Why is make it make sense, ma'am? If y'all are gonna be having a roster, why are you sharing the information with your man? Oh, thank you, CK. What to do? You think about club owners. Okay, they have plenty of women. You gonna be one of them. But if they got money, get the money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, club owners got plenty of women and plenty of money. So make sure you with them just for the money and don't get your feelings hurt. Okay. So, ladies, if y'all are stupid and y'all are just dumb, don't come in here asking me no questions. If you don't have no common sense, if you are sharing locations and letting your man get in your phone and trying to talk about, I'm going to get arrested, ma'am, you just stupid. If your roster ain't saved under other people's names, if you asking Chat GPT about Tinder and crap like that, 1 + 2, I mean, come on. If you're not smarter than the man that you're with, y'all stop doing dumb stuff. Okay? If y'all don't know how to delete stuff, delete your history, delete this and delete that, don't come asking me how to fix your stupidity. I can't help you. You need to be smart from the start, okay? You got to have common sense before you even embark upon anything. Even if it's just asking about a stupid website or a stupid whatever. Y'all need to be smarter. Come on. Chess, not checkers. Y'all over here playing checkers and losing. Thank you, Kieran. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Chloe, I'm sorry I missed your super chat. I already answered. Get a mocktail. Okay, you got another one? Okay. Did you freestyle and not get approached? Sometimes I don't want to. Girl, I got approached every time. Sprinkle. I look too good to not get approached, darling. There's just something about me. There has to be something about you, like main character energy, high confidence, knowing that you're all of that. Like all of that will draw people in. Whether you think so or not, it will. Okay. Your confidence, your attitude, your frequency will draw people in. You got to think about yourself as a main character. I'm all that. It's going to show through your actions, how you sit, how you breathe, how you sip your drink. All of that confidence is going to show and shine out to everybody. And they're going to want to know, who's that girl? La, 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 la. If you're not giving off that type of energy, then you need to figure out how to become the main character of your own life, the center of attention of that room. Okay? That's how you make them cross the room for you. You gotta demand that attention by how you look, how you walk, how you sit, how you talk, how you sip your drink, how you breathe. Okay? So work on that. Work on your presence. Okay, he's in Santa Fe to take care of a relative and offered $4K to be flown there for the weekend. Should you go? He was providing before he left. Okay. He gonna give you $4,000 just to go there for the weekend? Okay, ma'am, if that's what you want to do, ma'am, Sprinkle, you need $4K. And he was already providing, you already know him. That's not a stranger, so you know you'll be safe, hopefully. Okay, I say if you already know him, if you feel safe with him, and you want the 4K, have a little weekend vacation. But if this was somebody new that you didn't know, no, the answer would be no. Thank you, Cupcake the Master, Sprinkle. Thank you for the super sticker. Okay, so Siren says, I'd rather meet. She says, I'd rather invest in you and business stuff rather than giving me material items. Can I just say that? No. Like, unless they're a businessman and they appreciate stuff like that, don't give them too much information. Just make up a lie and get the money and do whatever you need them to do with it. If you want them to take you shopping, just ask for their credit card number and that you're going to like pay for something online, and then just buy yourself some inventory for your business or something like that. You know what I mean? There's ways around it. Okay. Thank you. My provider boyfriend used to be stingy when we first met. Now he splurges. I'm the first girl he's done this for, and he likes it. Don't settle. It works. Yes, Dolly. Sprinkle. Yes, it does work. Once they get that feeling of being a provider, they naturally like it if they have the money to spend. Okay. Thank you, Shanae. How men think about silent treatment. They don't think about it. They think about free time, and they think that you think it's working. Sprinkle. Or they get mad if they're narcissistic. All right. Thank you, Shanae. Sprinkle. Yes, always put yourself first. Okay, so when making them take you shopping sets the tone for the entire relationship, if there is ever to be a relationship. That means you will always be taking me shopping. We will be shopping a lot. You will be paying for everything. Hope you have the money. If not, please leave me alone. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you something. When I first started dating the guy that I'm married to, we were always shopping. I always needed a new outfit. You know what I'm saying? First actual real date, went shopping after dinner. Okay? You got to make them take you shopping. They like it, especially if you are good looking. They like to be seen out in public paying for you. They like it because other people say, "Oh, who is that? He must be rich." You know what I'm saying? Look at who he's with. They like it. They like being able to spoil their woman. They like being able to impress you. Okay? So, if they don't have it, they're not going to like taking anybody shopping. They're going to hate shopping for themselves. They're going to complain about prices. They're going to be like, "Well, what are you going to do?" Those are the ones you need to leave alone because they're broke. Get somebody that has money and loves to spend it. Okay? So, understand that. Hold on one second. I got to do a little something on my phone. Trying to help someone out. All right. Okay. All right, done. Let me see what Kat wrote. Kat says these lives help you so much, especially after a long day at work surrounded by older pygmies, trying a bit too hard. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that, Kat. Yeah, ain't nothing worse than a long day of dealing with pygmies, ain't it? Oof. You got to go home and sage and take a bath and wash the pygmies off of you. Okay. This girl online said women who fumble men while he's getting it together is messed up. Well, she's stupid. And it almost made me throw up. It would have made me throw up for real. I would have been skinnier this morning if I had seen it. Sprinkle. Thank you, Miss Anna, for sharing. Yeah, these women are stupid. Pygmisha will defend their dust forever. Forever. Okay. You know what would even be better if they already had it together and you didn't have to talk about fumbling somebody who didn't have it together and got it together. You would already be with somebody that had it together and the whole conversation would be useless. You see? Save some time. Should we try to, okay. Fire Pony says, should we try on outfits at the store and let them watch us change, or is that giving them too much? Don't let them watch you change. Let them see the outfit on you. Okay. If y'all are already a couple or on your way to being a couple, you can let them watch you change, but have on some cute lingerie or like a bodysuit or something so that they're not getting too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a good way to get more stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, those women are dumb. They're just trying to defend dealing with a dusty. Talking about, I'm not going to fumble my man. He's going to make it one day. But, they never tell you the backstory. Well, while he was making it, what were you doing? Depleting your savings? Stupid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. No. They don't tell you the backstory. Okay, they just tell you the story. Who they cheating on you with today since they done made it. Because the woman that they want today ain't the woman that they wanted yesterday. And how much savings did you deplete since you didn't fumble your man that finally made it? No, the whole dynamic is thrown off. You know what I'm saying? He will call you his day one ride or die while he's holding hands with his other chick in the car, still paying you back for the money you done spent on him. That don't make no sense. These women are stupid. Anyway, and he'll resent you for it. Exactly right, Zara. Yeah. Don't listen to people that are trying to make excuses for being with somebody broke. There ain't no excuse to be with nobody broke. No matter how you look at it, ain't no excuse. All right, all right. Then the woman looks trashy because she's been holding him down. Uh-oh, Alma, she said that woman looked trashy for holding him down. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, you know what? She need to have a glow up so she ain't got to hold nobody down and somebody can actually hold her down. Y'all need to be a priority for yourselves, ladies. Mm-hmm. That way you don't have to hold no dust down. It can't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're getting so many commercials. Okay, ma'am. Well, thank you. I'm sorry. YouTube is asking me if I want to put commercials, and if I say yes, I get more money. Y'all want me to stay paid on YouTube? That's why I come over here so I can get this little sprinkle, sprinkle, and help y'all get y'all sprinkle, sprinkle too. Thank you, Keeping Up with Key. Looking at Taraji character in the movie Acrimony. Oh, I seen that movie. It's terrible. That lady was crazy. Even though she got her bag, she was still jealous in the end. I would have been gone. Just give me the bag and I'm gone. She was mad because she did not end up with the man. And the man was cheating on her while she was holding him down. So I don't even know why she wanted him anymore after that. Just get the money and go, man. That's what you need to do as a lady. Just keep your self-esteem, keep your pride, get the money in. Everybody's happy, right? Ask for hair and nail money. He responds he wants to take care of me, but he doesn't send money as it's recordable transaction. He only deals money in person. What should my response be? Real meeting. Okay, well, meet me at the ATM. That's your response. Be my sprinkle. Miss K, y'all can meet at the ATM. That's a date. Meet me at the ATM. Let's go. There's a bank over here. There's a bank over there. Choose. Where we going? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm straighten up. Say, well, meet me at the ATM. I'm not getting ready to say, oh well, let's do this. Meet me at the ATM. Then we go eat. Then we can go eat. Then we can go do whatever. Then you can take me shopping. Okay, I don't mind waiting at the ATM. I don't mind. I don't mind being on that little camera behind you at the ATM. I don't mind. I look good. Okay, I don't mind trying to peek over your shoulder and get your PIN number. I don't mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't mind getting the money in that little envelope. Okay. You said what? Y'all, it's a Dusty in here. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know Dusty's coming here because they click on my thumbnail because I look too good. Anyway. Butterfly says she's only attracted to younger dudes. You're 33, went out on a date with a 31 who said he wanted friends. I said, bye. Ma'am, you're too old to be trying to date young. And I'm not calling 33 years old because I'm older than that. Mentally, you're too old mentally to date young. Okay? You may look really good, but you're mentally too old to be dating too young. Okay? This simply means you want different things than a man your own age wants or younger. You want different things. If all you want to do is roll around on the mattress with him, then tell him from the start that's all you want. Okay? But if you're trying to get somebody with money to pay some bills, to be mature enough to take you to nice places and all that kind of stuff, then you're going to have to date older because mentally, those men closer your age or less, that's not where their mind is. So you're going to have to date, your age or higher because they're not mentally there. Unless all you want to use it for is the mattress. They ain't there. And think about this. Dating younger men makes you look older. You want to be out there looking like his mama? Why would you put yourself next to a younger guy? That don't make no sense. Don't you want to look cute? Don't you want to be the prize in the relationship? Don't you want to look better than him? Like people gonna be like, oh, is this your son? You taking him school shopping? No. And some of y'all women are like, y'all don't realize. Look, I know I don't look my age, but I know I don't look 21. So I'm not getting ready to sit here and try to date someone that I think looks young or is young. You know why? I'm married. But if I were single, I still ain't gonna do that because that's gonna make me look old. Older. Unless he look bad for his age, unless he look old for his age, unless he got premature, aging. I don't know what to tell you. Unless he look old, unless he's bald and old looking for his age, but younger, unless he didn't take care of himself, unless he got one foot in the grave and bad health, and I don't know. Oh, that's the only way. Now, if you're a cougar naturally and you finna take care of your young man, then more power to y'all cougars out there. But I ain't finna be no cougar. Okay. What if my provider is weak in bed? What to do? Girl, they sell stuff for that. They sell everything for your problem, man. Okay, as much products and consumerism that we have in this country, you can't figure that out. All right. Use your imagination. Use the tools that they give you out there in this world, okay? Thank you, Keely. You either the roses or the gardener. I'm the rose. Okay, Miss Keely says she is the rose. I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he's 2 years younger, but you look better? He's still mentally too young. Like, what are y'all going to talk about? The stock market, paying taxes? Like, what? Unless he's rich, I don't see the point. If he's taking you shopping, paying bills, and he's rich, but he's 2 years younger, I don't care. I said as long as he's got money. You got money, do what you want. I'm not saying it's gonna last forever, but it might last for a second. Have a provider? Okay, you got a provider man. Amelia says she got a provider man, but he's mean. You're normally mean back, and he responds to that, but I'm getting tired of it. How to deal? Stay mean. So you ain't got to get mean. And mean will just be the emotion of the day. Get your mean look, get your scowl together, but make it a sexy mean. Y'all don't know how to be mean and sexy at the same time. I'm gonna teach y'all because that's how you can get away with being mean for a long time. And when they be mean, you don't take it as mean. Okay. When a man is mean, you flip it into something like that you can get out of it. So for example, when he's being mean and he's saying mean things like, I look too good today to be treated like this. I'll pick you up some Metamucil after I get back because you must be constipated. Okay. No, you don't take mean. You give mean and you reverse mean back. I look too good to be talked to like this today. I'm just going to ignore what you said. And I know you're probably constipated because you ate all that cheese yesterday. I'm not taking that personally. That's between you and your digestive system. I got to go. I'm not taking it, man. I'm not taking it. I'm going to make a joke out of it, flip it back around and make him Think about if you need a laxative or not, okay? Or you can just flip it back around him. I think I'd be mean too if my breath smelled like yours. You need to floss. Probably all that infection up in your gums. You want to make a dental appointment? That's what I'd be telling. I'd be lying, making up stuff, making him check himself. Now he ain't gonna be mean because he's gonna be insecure. Thank you, Lena. Oh, he got money. Okay, well then go get this. Go get his money, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he wants to be intimate? What if you want to go shopping and get all your bills paid first? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you wanted all your bills paid? What if you wanted your car note paid off? What if you wanted that, baby? What if you wanted that first? Wouldn't that be better? What if you had the same audacity that he has to ask you to be intimate? What if you had the exact same audacity to say, be intimate with this car note? Uh-oh, fried pickles. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I love me some fried pickles. Y'all can tell I'm from the South. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. That's what we call in the South, nice, nasty. Bless your heart. When you're giving insults, taking insults, and flipping them back around on people. All right. With the Southern sass. Can you create meditation mantra videos? Thank you, divine goddess. Girl, maybe in the future. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Perhaps. I'll think about it. If you get a lot, I'll make one. If you get a lot of views, I'll make some more. If it don't, I ain't finna do it. I don't waste time, baby. Maybe. Okay, intergalactic. We got some intergalactic super stickers in the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. So yes, have them take you shopping. Set the tone for the relationship. Make sure they get used to paying and making sure you have everything you want. Now, shopping doesn't necessarily always mean luxury, but it can. You could take him shopping online. You can fill up a cart and make him pay for it. You could take him to Walgreens. It doesn't matter. You just need to get him in the habit of spending and knowing that he's going to be paying and that you are high maintenance. And then you do expect him to break out that wallet every time that you're out with him. If you go out with him, you don't break out your purse or your wallet ever if you're out with him. Okay? Unless it's his birthday, you might be paying for dinner. But every other time, he knows he gotta pay. Make him feel all masculine and manly like when he starts to pay. This will get him in the habit of wanting to buy you stuff and to pay. Then he'll start asking you if you want anything, So this is how you get him in the habit. Okay, so now you say you want to quiet your job. You want to quit your job. You spelled that wrong. But you are a few months together. How can I make him provide fully? By giving you enough money to put in your savings account for 6 months to provide for yourself. After you, before you quit your job, you need to give him notice. Like, I'm going to quit my job, so I need some savings. He'll give you enough money to put in your savings account. That way, you can either start a business or keep that savings. And if you find that he's not going to provide for you, then you still have that savings and you can go find another job or start a business. But he needs to give you a savings or a cushion before you quit your job, especially if he's okay with it. Okay, Celeste says he ghosted and came back after a year. We had arrangements in the past. He usually pays $1.5K for one night out. He wants to only meet at hotel for 2 hours. That's not worth it for me. He's married. Okay. Well, dismiss him then. Say, I'm sorry, sir. I don't have time. Best of luck to you. Okay. XX says, if she worried about his will, she can keep it. I've already built 3 businesses, built yourself up with his help. So I got what I want and more. He also urges me to find a man my age when I'm ready to leave. Okay, man, that sounds like a good arrangement. Get your money and he said to find somebody your own age when you're ready to go. Sounds good to me. How to hint you want money from him. Just say it, baby. Whenever he starts opening his wallet or the bill comes or he starts talking about money, just say, ooh, how much you got for me? Or I want some of that money too. I just joke around about it. Sometimes a joke will get you paid. Whenever somebody pull out their wallet or pull out some cash or I see $1 sitting around, I'm like, ooh, how much you got for me? And they just give me some. I just be joking, but they be giving it. I talk a lot. That's how I get paid. Look, ooh, how much you got in there? You got some 10s? You got some 50s? Let me see. Ooh, can I have some? That's me. I have no shame. They'll think I'm joking, but in order to impress me, they'll just give it to me. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I have a sense of humor. That's how I get a lot of stuff done. Okay, you trying to be female version of AMS. Who AMS, girl? Rob? Okay, Rob Watch. Say he trying to be you. Oh, I'm trying to be. Okay. I thought he said he was trying to be. I was like, okay, you are? Who is AMS? I don't even know who that is. American what? Who AMS? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know who that is. Who that is? I don't know. But thank you for the super chat, sprinkle, sprinkle. Can I do more Southern Sass examples? Girl, just anything to turn stuff around and get what you want, basically. Super manipulation, basically. Oh, somebody said alpha make strategies. I'm the female version of that. All right. Oh, fried pickles, sprinkle, sprinkle. A full provider went out the day I was out of town and came in late. Ignored my calls, haven't spoken, acts like nothing. What to do? Get money, ma'am. Get money. Where is your shopping cart? He already know he did wrong. So he's trying to deny it by not even acting like something happened. So you act like nothing happened, except you filled up this beautiful cart full of nice luxury products and you just ask him to pay for it. Y'all are going to avoid confrontation, drama, all sorts of issues once he pays for that cart. And he's going to think this going to be the end of it. She ain't going to say nothing if I pay for this cart. And if you choose to sleep with him or lay down or roll around on the mattress with him, protect yourself or cut him off in the bedroom after he purchases your cart or takes you to the dealership to upgrade your vehicle or whatever type of money or compensation that you require for him to get away with what he's trying to get away with. You know what I'm saying? Always upgrade, get some money, get his credit card number, tell him you need this, tell him you need that. He's going to do that to distract you from trying to ask questions. Okay. You said it's okay to be a pygmisha. Is it? Why? Why is it okay to be a pygmisha? Well, you know what? If you in the charity and giving mood and you want to give Dusty some shelter for the winter or the summer, do your part for humankind, I guess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's not okay if that's not what you want to be, but if that's what you want to be, you should be able to do whatever you want in life. So if your goal is to be a pygmisha, then be a pygmisha. Be the best one you can be too. Because there's Dusties out there that need y'all. Because there's women waking up every day, kicking them out to the curb, and they might need some shelter. Okay. They're gonna start making commercials. They're gonna start making YouTube videos like them pet charities. You gonna see a Dusty out in the rain shivering in the cold. In the arms of an angel. Pygmisha. For just $5 a day and the use of your car while you're at work. You can save this Dusty. Pick up your phones now or log on to saveadusty.com. In the arms of an angel, fly away. Act quickly. These Dusties are suffering. Pick Bijou grabbing her phone. Yes. I mean, pygmies do have a purpose. They help keep down the homeless population. That's for sure. Oh, thank you, XX. You said I missed your first paid super chat. Okay, let me see. The first one. Hold on. Let me scroll up, girl. Let me scroll. Okay, here we go. You gave me some advice weeks ago about meeting provider's daughter. Okay. She's 37, you 26. Okay. Staying with us, okay, while she's looking for a place. She don't like me, clearly upset her dad dating a young and attractive lady. Okay, let's read part 2. Okay. If she worried about his will, she can keep it. I've already built some businesses. You ain't okay, you got some money. Okay. He also urged me to find a man. Okay, so you're just the placeholder. Okay. So he basically told you you're the placeholder. But okay, so just keep collecting your money. All right. He told you you're the placeholder. You gonna find a man your own age. You probably ain't getting in the wheel. So just collect your money. Go shopping. Build your roster on the side. Collect your money. If the daughter don't like you, oh well. You ain't there for her. You there for this money. And when you done, go and do what you want. Sprinkle. Thank you, Alvis. If you lay down and get pregnant by a rich man, how do you tell him hypothetically? Guess what? You're going to be a daddy. Are you excited? That's how you tell him. You act real excited, like you ain't, like you. There is no question. Like, really? Yes, I've already told. No, mother. Now, the next thing we need to do is go ring shopping. Don't you agree? You got to take charge of the situation. Like, take the power out of their hands of what is possible and make it seem like you already decided what's going to happen, what y'all going to do, where y'all finna go. Like, be one of them people. Congratulations, you're a father. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. We're going to name him such and such a junior. Oh my gosh, perhaps you think we should go ring shopping before I start the show? Mm-hmm. Take charge of it. Be one of them. You don't be scared. Be bold. The bolder you are, they're going to be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. If you start to lead and be bold in that fashion, they're just going to follow what you're doing because they don't even know what to do. Okay? When it comes down to it, to that, and they're rich, be bold. You already going to get the bag regardless. You're already there. So act like it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Imagine getting pregnant by a millionaire, billionaire, or whatever. You're not going to be scared. You're going to be like, oh, we're having a baby. Or we also need to have a wedding first before I start the show. If not, you know what? That means child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And in the state of Texas, you can get child support while you're pregnant, before you even had a baby. Uh-oh, hey, Shira, owner invited to a ride on his boat. Asked me to wear a bikini. I told him he can pick it out, but how do I tell him he's paying for it? Say, okay, well, when are you taking me bikini shopping? Because I don't have any bikinis. I'm a one-piece skirt. Old lady kind of just lies, say all your swimsuits look ugly. So when are you taking me bikini shopping so I can look good on this boat, baby? That you got to take charge of it. If you don't take charge, you're going to keep asking. You know, all you're doing now is asking him when he taking you shopping. Now, if he can take you shopping, but when? You see the difference? Otherwise, you gonna come over there with some shorts and a t-shirt on. Okay. Y'all gotta be like bold with it. Y'all have to just tell them, and they'll most likely follow. Okay. If they, especially if they like you and they want to impress you, they'll just go along with it. Should you feel bad if that married man wants to flirt with you and take you shopping? I do not want him, but I do need some money. I will feel horrible. Girl, he gonna spend it on somebody. It might as well be you. It ain't. He ain't spending it on his wife. If it ain't you, he's gonna be the next chick. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. That's up to you, ma'am. Do what you want. I'm taking money. If you want to spend it on me, I'm gonna let you spend it. You know why? Because you're you're a grown man, and I'm a grown woman. Sprinkle. If he doesn't spend it on you, it's gonna be the next chick. So you might as well get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you feel bad about it, if it weighs down on your consciousness and guilt, then don't do it. All right. I'm like, you know what? Somebody else gonna get it. I might as well get it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I don't really care. I'm not invested in that person. So, you know. Somebody, Lauren said his money ain't married. Oh, okay. Should we collect money up front? Sometimes they short. I'm collecting money every time I see somebody. You know why? Because I'm going to tell them, hey, you got something for me? What you got in there? What did you bring me? Like a little kid when their parents get home, waiting at the door. Oh, what did you get for me? Did you bring me home something? Did you bring me a surprise? What did you get for me? Okay. Well, what do you want? What do I want? Okay, I have it picked out online already. I'll be just like a little kid asking, what you bring me? What you got? Can you buy this online? Okay. I'm always telling people that way. I'm always going to be collecting. Make it a habit. Every time you greet someone, make it a habit. What'd you bring me? I can't wait to see what you have for me. I can't wait to see what your surprise is this time. And they might not even have a surprise, but they're going to have one when they see you because you're expecting it. And they don't want to see disappointment on your face. They don't want the date to go south before it even begins. So they're going to bring you something, you know? Oh, well, is there anything you need? Yes, stop by that ATM before you come see me, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I like cash. You know that. My wallet is empty. It'd be full, but just lie. It's full of credit cards. It's full of debit cards, but it's missing something green. Can you help? You know, play with them. Make it seem like a game. Put flirting and money together. Flirt while you're insinuating that they need to give you some money. Mix it all up. Make them confused. They'll confuse flirting and flirting back with money. Okay? Mix it all up. The way you flirt is by insinuating things and also adding money to it. And when they flirt back, they're going to have some money with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Y'all are too, like, in my opinion, women these days are too conservative about asking for money. I'm asking everybody. I'm asking my kids for money. You got some money in there for me? You got some cash? You know I don't carry no cash. Give me some money. You know I'm gonna pay you back. I always pay my kids back because I always spend the money on them. But I'm still asking. They know I'm joking. But it's just when you're around people, they got to know that's your personality. They got to know you have a sense of humor. They got to know how you are, and they'll most likely give you the money. You know? Okay. You said you're going on the weekend at the beach. Girl, leave your bag wherever you at and have nothing to wear. That's how you make them take your shop at GG. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh my gosh, I left my bag. Oh my gosh, I lost my luggage. Like, lie. Don't even bring no bag. Or bring a throwaway bag stuffed with clothes you don't want and fake lose it. Okay? Oh my gosh, I don't have anything. I don't have nothing to wear. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. What do you do if you ask for money and they don't want to give it to you or dismiss it? Then ask the other one. That's why we have options, ladies. It's like, okay, that's okay if you don't got it. Don't worry about it. Times are rough. I get it. Then start to act real different. Real different. Get quiet. Start to look around like you're thinking about who you finna get this money from. Do a smile like you know it just popped in your head. Like, oh, fried pickles. So, do I ask him to buy me something? He has tried to talk to me, but I have ignored him. And usually, yeah, tell him what you want. It's like, oh my gosh, like talk loud. Like, it's like, you know what? If he asks how your day was or whatever, it's like, oh, you know what? My day was great. I was just at the place shopping, but window shopping, and I saw this really cute such and such that I liked so much. But oh my gosh, it was so expensive. Pause. Then he's gonna be like, well, what was it? Or how much was it? What did it cost? I'll get it for you. That's how you do it, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he doesn't offer to get it for you, then keep talking about stuff that he can buy for you or that you wanted, and see if he tries to get it for you, even if it's just mentioning an expensive perfume that you like or something like that. Just keep going until he finds whatever it is that you want or gives you the money to get what you want. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Sharice. Advice: getting the older white men as black woman, paying for drinks but not asking for number. Ooh. Um, in my experience, they just like company out when they're out. They could be married or they could already have a girlfriend. You don't know, but a lot of times, if they're just wanting company at the bar. So if you want them to take that next step, you have to show extreme interest in them and stroke that ego. And they got to feel like the best thing walking on the earth in your presence if they're going to ask for your number. Okay, him playing the game while the music fades. What's that mean? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I don't know what that is, but sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, ma'am. Alicia, Shira, what do you do when the husband lies straight to your face? Lie straight to his face and go do what you want to do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Investigate, find the real truth, and go do what you want to do and lie straight to his face because he's probably too stupid enough to figure out you, but you could probably figure out him if you're smart. You already know they're gonna lie. Just have a better lie and investigate, find the truth, whatever it is that you got to find the truth about, and go do what you do. Okay. I don't know what they lied about, but obviously you knew it was a lie. It wasn't a good lie. So anyway, yeah, if a man feels really good in your presence, they're gonna want to stick around. They're gonna want to get your number. They're gonna want to see you again. You know what I mean? If you stroke that ego, they'll want your number. You gonna take an empty suitcase to Dubai? Say, oh my gosh, they must have stole all the stuff out of it. You silly girl. That's gonna work. So go ahead and do it. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm like, okay, let me tell y'all a secret. I'm still about money. Still. If you want to do something with me, it has to be something I want to do. Well, what do you want to do? I want to go shopping. Can't do that. Don't want to do nothing then. See? That's not a secret, but that's just how I operate. The secret is that's how I operate. I'm not doing nothing with you if it ain't something I want to be doing. And if I feel like shopping that day and you say, hey, you want to go somewhere? You want to do something? Yeah, I want to go shopping. Oh, well, let's do something else. Well, then never mind. I don't want to go. See? Okay, Nell says they broke up with you because he has confidence issues. He gave you $1,600 plus flowers and still says I'm perfect. What does this mean? What to say? Okay. Maybe he feels like you're too much out of his league and he looks like a fool, but he still want to impress you some way, somehow, and give you what he thinks you deserve. So obviously you're way out of his league. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And he feels bad about himself. It would be too fake if you were to stroke his ego and say, oh, well, you don't need to be less than confident. You don't need to be insecure. You don't need to do that. You can say, you know what? Thank you so much. You're so kind. That's what I really like about you. You are still a great person, even though you feel like, you don't deserve someone like me. The truth is, I feel the same way about you, but it's sad that, you can't see that, but I understand. Then he'll rethink it, ma'am. He'll rethink it. Oh, she likes me for me because I'm so kind. Oh. All right. What kind of business do you own? Several. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you women don't care about the character of a man. Nope. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You ain't got no money. We don't care about your character. We don't want to get to know your character unless you already paid. Your character has to be paid. You get it? So we'll get to know your character after we understand that you're paid. Thank you, lovely woman. How to stop negative thoughts like I'll never be able to get with the man with money. You'll never let go. That's not really a negative thought. You're creating your reality when you say that. Create the reality you want by saying what you want. Okay? Speak the words that you want. Say, I already have attracted a man with money. There's somebody out there that has a major crush on me that has a lot of money and they're ready to spend it on me right now. Okay? Let me get dressed. Let me get up. Let me get out this house and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Speak what you want into existence. Your thoughts are not realities yet. Speak what you want into reality. Stop talking bad about yourself. If you think you ugly, if you don't think you're going to find this or that thing, make yourself look like you can get it. Be the type of woman that they do want. Level yourself up to the level so you don't have those thoughts. Okay. Some of those thoughts are because you know you ain't doing enough. Sprinkle, go do something. Get to getting. Get up, get dressed, put your makeup on every morning, get your hair, get your nails. Okay. Go to the nice side of town. Go get over there often. Know what you want in life and go make sure you're able to have it. All right. That's all there is to it. Ain't no chance to it. You put yourself in the position and in the environment to attract it. It's much easier. All right. You don't go fishing in the desert. All right. You go where the water is. You get the right bait. You go on the right time of day and the right time of year. All right. So you coordinate everything. If you feel that way about yourself, it's because you're not doing enough. Thank you, Sade. You're 22, he's 39, 40-ish, and super duper into me. Okay, before and after first date, talks about future, etc., step by step, how to get him to take me shopping, then my bills. So you know what? Okay, he's grooming you right now. He's love bombing you and grooming you. So tell him, you know what? I am so glad that I met a provider. I have been like dreaming of this moment. Tell him what you think he is. I've been waiting for a provider for so long and dreaming of a man that's a provider. You know what? I can't wait to go shopping with you. Let's go shopping. Like, play dumb and stupid. All right. He's that old. He's grooming you. Make him take you shopping. Thank you, Alicia. What to call out his lie if you could get money? Yeah, whenever you can get money out of it, pretend like you're getting ready to call it out and then see something you really like or mention the amount of money that you need. So before you call him out, he'll try to distract you with giving you what you want. So for example, like, you know what, the other day when you told me that, I don't think that was true. Oh my gosh, look at these shoes. They are so cute. They cost about this much money. Then he'll try to distract you from getting ready to bust him by giving you the money. Okay. If you want to go ahead and bust him and make him pay for your forgiveness, you can do that too. Either way. If you know he's going to pay for your forgiveness or your fake forgiveness, you could do that. If you don't know if he's going to pay for the forgiveness or not, go ahead and pretend that you're about to bust him so he can distract you by offering to give you the money for whatever it is that you were being distracted by, Okay. Or would you let him meet a girl and then tell him and get your money? I don't care. Like, if you're young, you still care. I'm telling y'all right now, if you're young, you still care. You think you can control a man when you're still young. This is why some of y'all look old. Let me tell y'all why I don't look old, because I don't control nobody but myself and my kids that are under 18. I don't control nobody in this world except for me and them kids because they're still under 18. I don't care enough to want to control anybody else. You know why? Because I'm too busy doing what I do. You're treating that man like a child, and you're going to look like you got a child. You're going to be treating him like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go see this person, you can't go to see that, but I'm going to bust you, da, da, da. Once you get to a certain age, man, you're not going to care. You're just going to collect the money. And when you stop caring is when you stop aging prematurely. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, you sitting over there worried about somebody, all they gonna do is sneak around behind your back and do it again because they say ain't no woman gonna tell me what to do. This is how married men think. This is how men think that you think you control. And I'm trying to tell y'all something, and y'all need to listen. Listen to me. The more you try to control a man, the more he gonna go do what he want. The more, not the less, but the more. He might even add another one to it. Okay. So ladies, when you think you can control something, that's when you're not controlling anything. The best way to control any situation is to have your own things going on and stop caring as much. If it's not as enticing, if it's not as taboo, If it's not as forbidden, they're less likely to do it, or nothing may even happen. And if it does happen, you have your options too, and you're not trying to sit there and control people, worrying about something they already gonna do, already planned to do, already did probably. You know what I'm saying? So save yourself the stress, the drama, and just get his money. Okay? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. If you don't want to be married to somebody or in a relationship with that person, then get out of it. But if you don't plan on going nowhere, you're not gonna control him. So just control how he gives you money. Stack, save, get a business. Okay? You can't forbid him from doing nothing because he's gonna go do it double. Because I would. As soon as you forbid me for doing something, I'm going to do it times 10. That's just human nature. Okay? I dare you to forbid me to do something. That's just the rebellious nature of some people. And it's not even being a rebellion. It's like, I'm in control of my own life. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. So y'all can't control people. The best thing you can do is control how they spend on you by the choices that they're already going to choose. You see, you can make money off of already him doing what he's going to do. Okay, well, while he's going to do what he's going to do, you could be going to do what you want to do, plus shopping. I know young women don't get it. But when you old and got all them wrinkles in your face from worrying about trying to control somebody you can't control, when you got all them stress hormones floating through your belly, when you got all high blood pressure from trying to make a Dusty or a man in your life act right, you're going to regret it. It's going to show up on you. All right. Look at some of these women that have these Dusties and some of these pick-me-shoes that's been running behind these men's forever. They look tired. Don't be her. If you are worried about him doing whatever he got to do, then he need to be worried about you doing whatever you got to do. Okay. Or else he's the prize. He's the pick-me-shoe. If you're going to bust him before he do it and get the money. It's like, you know what? I really don't mind you going to see her. If he don't know, if he doesn't know if he doesn't know that you know he's going to go see her on the date that he has planned to see her, say, you know what? I wanted us to go shopping on this day. Are you busy? Let me tell you how to get some shopping money. Are you busy on this day at this time? He's going to be suspicious and paranoid. His heart going to start beating extra because he think you know. He not sure though. I'm supposed to be meeting that other chick at this time on this day. Well, I might be busy. Why? I wanted to go shopping. Oh, why don't you give me your credit card? They're having a sale on this day and I have to be there or else, I won't get the deal. What are you doing? He's going to start crying. He's going to start, well, here's the card. You just go ahead and go. Have fun. I don't need to go with you. I'm going to the gym. I got to work out. I'm supposed to meet my mama. He's going to make up every excuse in the book. Get that card. That's how you do it. Okay? And spend like you mad. Make his pockets hurt. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And what he going to say? What he going to say when he get the bill? You spent all this money. Oh, what date was that? I forgot which date that was. What date? What date was that? Let me get the date on that. I don't remember. Was it that day you didn't want to go shopping with me? Was it that day? That's what you need to do, ma'am. And come back and tell me what you got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, if you get a little extra, send it to me. I'll give you my P.O. box. If you hit Chanel or Louis Vuitton, come holla at me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Taking notes. Oh, hi, ma'am. He gonna know you know, but he ain't gonna say nothing because he don't start none, won't be none, right? He's just gonna go ahead and pay that credit card bill. All right, come back with the update, ma'am, after you done spent it. All right, do what I told you. All right, and don't lose control. Keep those emotions intact so you can get this money. All right. Then you can explode later if you want to after you already got the stuff. Okay. Okay. It is easy if you're smart and very strategic. Say it with a straight face. Act like you don't know nothing. Play stupid and dumb. He ain't gonna know if you know something or know nothing. That's where the sweet spot is where he ain't sure. So he's just gonna go ahead and give you the money. Because he don't know what you finna do right now. See, the point is he's gonna do what he wants, but he don't know what your reaction is gonna be. And he don't even know if you know. But he's gonna be paranoid if he's planning on doing wrong. And so if he plans on doing wrong and he's paranoid and he want to keep you out of his business, he gonna go ahead and give you that cord. You see? So you can learn a lot by how a man is going to treat you by even him thinking you may know something. How to get a luxury car paid for in full by a new provider. Okay, find you a super rich one and make sure the luxury car that you want is not very expensive to him. All right, and act like, oh, you know what? I love this car. It's my dream car. I've always wanted this car, but I hate having car notes. It's just the one thing that I hate about like cars is the car note, right? It's like, well, I'll help you. Oh, you're gonna help me? That means you're gonna pay it off? Because I want it in my name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Pygmies are the reason Dusties exist. Okay. Okay, yeah, pygmies enable Dusties and laziness. Yeah, they sure do. What's worse, a pygmy or a Dusty? Honestly, y'all, honestly, I say a pygmy is worse because she enables them to stay dusty. A dusty wouldn't stay dusty if he didn't have no choice, you know? But a pygmy will enable many dusties over the years. And she will defend dust, claim dust, be mad at other people thinking they want her dust. Like she will go all out for some dust. You know what I'm saying? A dusty may level up at some point. Leave pick me should get tired of her and like really want the type of woman he actually wants and go do something with it. It's like maybe. Or he may allow Pick Misha to keep taking care of him. I say Pick Misha is worse because she enables it. Do you think it's okay randomly send him an insider meme that subliminally keep him thinking about you? I think it's okay if it's anonymous. Okay. Somebody said no. If it only if it's anonymous, man. I don't think it should come directly for you unless you just post it in your stories. They don't know who he talking to, or who it's for. He already bought you a car, Rolex, other stuff, and paid rent for a year. How do I get him to buy me a house? Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's the next step. Take him to look for houses. Like go to the model homes and look around. Okay. Film it, get on there and be like, oh my gosh, this is my future house with my future man. See? Start claiming it in his face. The real estate agent will help do the rest. All right. So Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go look at them open houses, fam. Or get online and start looking at the houses online. It's like, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful home. What do you think? Is this a good deal? I don't know. Is it? Is it? Make it your new hobby, looking at homes online when you're sitting next to him. Okay? If he bought you a car as a gift but doesn't put it in your name, it's not yours. It ain't no gift. You're borrowing his car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he pays it off, he has to give you the title. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So keep asking him about it. It's like, okay, oh my gosh. If he says, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? Oh, I want you to pay my car off and give you the title. Keep asking for it. It's like, oh my God. He's like, well, what do you want? Oh, I just want my car to be in my name. Just keep talking about that until he do it. All right. That means he got to pay it off or switch it over. Okay, if he hasn't paid it off, he has to switch the loan over to your name. That means the loan is in your name. But if you go ahead and pay it off, he can just give you the title. Thank you, KK. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you too. All right. Uh-huh. You say your provider wants S all the time. How can you not put out so much? Make him, every time he wants something, he got to do something for you. And make it challenging. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You are in control of your own vessel. Okay. So every time he wants something from you, you got a whole list of stuff you got to do. Period. You got it? Or else you ain't gonna be in the mood. Period. You ain't in the mood. I keep thinking about all this stuff I need done. I keep thinking about all these things that I want. List. Okay? Have a list. This is what you gotta do to get to this. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't want a physical list, make a list up as you go. Like, oh honey, do you want to do this? Oh no, I'm shopping online right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the money to pay for this cart. Well, come on, let's roll around on the mattress. No, I'm trying to do something. Well, here, I'll pay for the cart. Okay. Oh, come on, honey, let's go roll around on the mattress. No, I'm trying to do something else. Well, what are you trying to do? Figure out what color paint I want the house painted. I'm trying to buy the paint or order the painters right now online. Well, come on, let's roll around. No, I got to finish this first. Unless you're going to give me your credit card and I can finish it now. All right, here's the credit card. Okay. Oh, come on, honey, let's go rolling around the mattress. No, I'm not in the mood right now. Well, what's gonna get you in the mood? You got to make them work for it, or else they don't even appreciate it. All right. And every time he wants to roll around on that mattress, he knows you're gonna ask him to do something. It's gonna get less because then he got to put in double work. You're gonna be like, well, maybe I don't need to roll around a mattress today because I don't feel like doing that today, or I don't feel like paying for that today. So I ain't gonna try to roll around on the mattress today. He's gonna start correlating with he got to do something. So he's gonna want it less if you make him work for it. Okay? Like, and put down some stuff you don't want to do. Like, can you go mow the lawn, or can you go clean the gutters, or can you go clean out the garage? Or I don't know if y'all live together. Can you like name some stuff that's like hard that people just don't want to do? And he'll be like, don't worry about it. I'm gone. I'm going to the bathroom, take a shower. All right. So women, you don't have to give up nothing if somebody's providing for you. You don't have to give it up until you want to give it up. Just make a list. Give them fake hope. or tell them maybe later on tonight, after this, after that. Like, just keep pushing it off. Someone says ask for money with no hesitation. Exactly. Like it's nothing. Like it's asking for a glass of water. Y'all are house hunting now? Okay, CO, sprinkle, sprinkle. You want a pool? Well, ma'am, get it. He can't. You said you're 48, your child is a teen, you make six figures. How easy will it be for you to find a provider? Easy, very easy. Just go for somebody in their late 50s, early 60s. No problem. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. The best way to choose the type of guy you want, especially if you're just choosing like the lifestyle, think about what you want to be doing in the next 5 years. If you want a man, if you like the ocean, find a man with a boat. You like the vacation, find a man that likes to travel or that has a plane. If you like to, horse ride, find somebody with a ranch. This is how you choose the man that you want to be with for the next, you know, chapter of your life. Find the activities that you like and see if the man got what you need to enjoy your life. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, you know what? I think this chapter I'm going to be in my sailing era. So let me go find me a man got a boat. This chapter of my life, I'm going to be a horse girl, an equestrian woman. Let me go see if I can find a man with a ranch or. Okay, I'm in my, in my businesswoman era. Let me go find a man that got some properties and businesses he can just give to me. What era do you want to be in? That's the type of man you need to attract. You know what I'm saying? My hair is like, I need some of that, the little wax, a little edge gel right there. But yeah, don't choose a man based on if he's cute or whatever. Choose a man based on your next era. What you want to be doing. Okay, you want to be sailing. You got your wardrobe together. Beach house in Malibu. Exactly. Sailing, traveling, beach house, whatever. That's how you choose the guy. Like, especially when you're older, ladies. When you're past the age of needing to give birth anymore, go for the eras. Go for the type of guy that can give you the lifestyle that you're going for. All right. Not just, he's my soulmate. He's my twin flame. No, his boat is nice. That farm, that ranch is nice. That beach house looks nice. Oh, that's going to look good on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you're real old, that's going to look good on your Facebook too. All right. Stop going for looks. Go for lifestyle. And make them take you shopping. Mm-hmm. What do you do if a man asks for your number at a luxury gym? I'm asking straight up. Oh, I'm just gonna assume. I'm gonna assume. Oh, so you want to take me out? That's so sweet. I would love to give you my number. What do you like? Like, where are you taking me? I already assume he's gonna ask you. I'll take you on a date. That way, he's gonna use the number. That way, he's gonna be like, "Oh, she's eager. She wants to go out with me. She must really like me." He's gonna be like, "Someplace nice." Oh, I can tell. Then give him a little flirty look. You gonna be itching to use that number. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hmm. Judy says she stuck with her Dusty for 6 years. So she suffered for 6 years. Now he's a rich businessman that spoils you like crazy. It's okay to stick with some men who are blessings. Okay. Well, that's good for you, Judy, but not all women want to suffer for 6 years and deplete their savings to hold a Dusty down. Not all women want to do that. Okay. If you had found him 6 years later and he liked you, he still would have got with you. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you can do what you want, but I'm not finna hold no dust down. That is not in my vocabulary. I'll find him when he rich. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't believe in suffering with a man. Okay. You could suffer alone. He's highly desirable by other women because he has some money. How can I be different? I ignored him in the beginning, then he was chasing me. Wonderful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, if you're highly desirable by other men because you look good and you don't care about the other women, and you can take him or leave him, that's why he chases. So that's how you stand out, by being unbothered. All right. Knowing your value and worth, being the main character of your life. That's what stands out. Okay. Well, Judy, I'm glad your Dusty leveled up. I'm glad, but I couldn't have stayed there for no 6 years suffering. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. How to stay consistent with level up. Make it a habit. It's a habit for me to get up every day at the same time, or every weekday at least at the same time, because I set my alarm clock. It also helps that I have to take my kids to school, but set your alarm clock every day, get up at the same time, make up your bed, make up your face, do your hair, put on a cute outfit. Start your day like that. Okay. Speak positive words to yourself and be the main character of your life each day. Dress like a main character, walk and talk and think like a main character, and treat yourself as the main character by getting into hair and makeup every day. That's how you level up and stay consistent. Make it into a habit. Refer to yourself as the main character. You have to get dressed for the role that you're playing, which is the role of you in your life, which is your movie that you star in as the main character. So represent. That's how you stay consistent. That's the mindset you have to get into. If you're the extra in everyone else's movie, you're not going to treat yourself like the main character. You're going to be the side character or the supporting role or the extra. You treat yourself as the main character of your life every single day, and you dress, walk, talk, and act like it. And that's what you do. That's how you stay consistent in your level up. Okay. Just try it for 2 weeks. That's how long it takes to form a habit. 14 days. And see if it sticks. Okay. If you struggle with all those things, you don't struggle with it, you choose to struggle with it. All right. I'm going to correct y'all. You don't struggle with nothing. You choose to form the excuse that you struggle with something. You choose to struggle with that. Nobody struggles with that. You choose to. So make a choice not to. Make a choice to get your butt up and do what you got to do. That's all you got to do. If you lazy and you struggle with laziness, you choose to be lazy. All right. That's because you chose it. You said, I'm going to be lazy today because that's what I struggle with. So you chose to struggle with laziness. Choose to struggle with leveling up And it won't be a struggle for long because after 2 weeks, it'll be a habit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's better to struggle with improving yourself than to struggle with not improving yourself. Because at least you're going somewhere. Thank you, meow. Famous rapper's manager keeps DMing me in hearts saying he wants to take me out, but only gives me floor seats. What to do for him? I want to give me some more. Maybe all he got access to is floor seats. I don't know, ma'am. Ask for something else. Say, oh, since you can only, okay, say this. Since you can only get me floor seats, at least let me go get a cute outfit so that I can look good at the concert. Because I don't have nothing to wear and I don't want to show up there looking crazy. Get him to take you shopping, man. Oh, well, what you want? I already have a cart, the outfit picked out. I just need you to pay for it. Here you go, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to stroke a man's ego and make him feel the best by bragging on him and acting impressed and like asking him questions like as if you're in awe in his presence. All right. So, for example, oh, you're so smart. I never would have thought of that. How did you think of that? You're such a genius. Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh, guess what he did for me? Oh my gosh, look what he bought me. He is so sweet. Oh, you're so funny without even trying. Oh my gosh. I'm always laughing when I'm around him. He just keeps me laughing. That's why I love to be around him so much. That's how you stroke a man's ego. Don't talk about their looks. That's kind of embarrassing for a man because it's kind of feminine. So you always talk about their intelligence, their sense of humor, their kindness, their generosity. Okay. You brag on them in front of people that's important to you, or you brag on them in front of people that like, but not too much in front of strangers. But you know, he's the best. Like if they're strangers, just keep it vague when you're bragging on him. If they're like family members that you know or besties that you know that are your friends, you do the most. Like, oh my gosh, he's so generous. He does this, and that for me. Oh my gosh, he's the best. But if it's just strangers, like, oh my gosh, he's the best. And pause. They don't know what he the best at, but they know he good. All right. Don't compliment their looks because it's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, you know, two options. One gives you all but broke trust twice. What's that mean? Two is kind, ethical, providing, but less providing. Both want marriage. Girl, I'm not married and I ain't married neither one of them broke dudes. Where the money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You better off single and dating several with money. Okay. Both want marriage. Maybe they can marry each other and form a partnership in a business and get some more money together. But they don't need to be trying to marry no woman broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Hi, Shira, looking beautiful. What do I do when one of your sugar daddies wants S and never wants to take you out? Even trying to lower my allowance from 3,500 to 2,000. Replace, girl, get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get another one and say you ain't finna do none of that until your bank account says this much money. I have a goal. I'm not doing anything until my savings account is to this number. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Help me reach my goal, sir. Yeah, and to the lady asking about marriage, no, none of them. Hi, Shira, looking beautiful. What do I do when one of your okay, already answer down. Yeah, tell them you have a goal to reach, and you can't focus on anything else until that goal has been reached. All right. Thank you, lady. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He probably don't have enough. It's going to cut you off anyway. Yeah, like make sure you reach your goals before he reaches his. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. What nails, clothes, and aesthetic for a 50 to 60-year-old provider? I think that age they like red nails. Most men like red nails, but that age, they probably like red or French, something classic. For clothes, they want something that doesn't look like they paid for it. So classy, elegant. Okay. Classy, elegant clothing that doesn't show too much. Nothing bright or super patterned. Nothing that looks like, neon colors, none of that. Okay. Keep it classy and simple. If you're dating older money, like old money, yeah, old money aesthetic. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now you can do a form fitted, but don't do no body con. Make sure it's tailored to your size. You know, less is more, but make sure the quality or the type of clothes that you're choosing is decent. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're rich. You don't want to come up there with nothing cheap and see through. Wear a slip if that's what your problem is. Get you a slip. Yes, they still sell them online. I found some on Amazon. Like I have on these cute pants, but they're slightly see-through because they're a pastel light color. They have these shorts that look like slip material, like that satiny slip material with the lace on the bottom. Get those little shorts if you're going to wear pants that are slightly see-through, or if you're going to wear a skirt, get you a slip to go under if it's slightly see-through. Lingerie, um, undergarments, keep those classy as well and appropriate. Like think of being a lady. There you go. I am a lady. In those movies when like ladies undress and they have on the little cute camisole or the cami, the little matching satin shorts with the lace under it, or the little matching skirt with the lace under it, and they have on like a cute little sheet dress or wrap dress, or there's like a cute little maxi dress or something stylish. That's how you want to do the old money, sexy, classy lingerie up under there. That's how you want to look, okay? Sprinkle. When am I doing a meet and greet? I don't know, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We'll see. So how to get a man you're dating to buy your wish list? Send it to him. Send him the link. So if you ever stop and think if you ever want to do something really nice for me and thoughtful, here's a list of the things that I, on my wish list. Mm-hmm. You said, what if your bra make me pulling it off all the time so uncomfortable? Get the right size. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Get the right size, get the right material. You said no fashion, no for no Shein. Save the Shein for when you go out with your friends. Okay, so on those websites, they have more expensive clothes. There's sections now, if y'all shop there. They have more exclusive, expensive, better material clothes, and then they have the cheap stuff. So the higher the price is, they have different ones that you can buy that has better quality. So the price point is going to show you the quality on those websites. If you want to avoid that altogether, yes, go and get some clothes elsewhere. But they do have levels on those stores now where you can buy more expensive clothing and the quality is better. Just it's going to cost you more though. Mm-hmm. You said, is it ever appropriate to go braless? I think if your outfit or your dress has a built-in bra, or if you don't have no big boobs and nobody can tell anyway, um, I think you can get away with it. If nobody can tell if you're wearing one or not anyway, you can get away with it. If your clothing has built-in support, you can get away with it. Okay. You said Judy is still on here fighting for her dusty. Girl, that's what they do. They like to fight for their dust. I'm sure after 6 years, her bank account is still recovering. It could have been like way higher. But we're not going to make fun of Judy. Judy stuck it out. Judy suffered. She said her man spoils her now. Well, let her have her moment. But we're not going to do that because we're just going to skip that part and go straight for the money. Okay. Speaking of shopping, your provider said no to a new chandelier. Went into Shira mode. Not 5 minutes later, confirmation purchase was in the email from him. Timeless education. Thank you. Uh-oh, Katrina, sprinkle, sprinkle. Got your chandelier? How you doing? I know that's right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Okay, ma'am. You said, what does Shira mode entail? Y'all can tell him what Shira mode is. Like, there's many modes, okay? Many. Which one did you choose? Okay. Okay, Parisa says in European country, nobody cares about bras. They don't? So y'all just be jiggling and wiggling? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, nobody care out in Europe. Okay. Mm-hmm. He said, what Europe is she talking about? I don't know. Maybe some parts don't care. I don't know. Europe is a big place. What's the best time to go golfing? You go around 11, but everybody is crazy old. That's how they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be old. You're supposed to be old, man. What you think that young people are out on the golf course just being young golfing? The young people are at pickleball or tennis. All right, go to tennis or pickleball. That's where the young ones are because they can still run around and their joints aren't gone yet. Okay, all right. Find you a tennis club or a pickleball club. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay, go to tennis club, pickleball club, golf clubs, golf or golf courses are going to have old people. Thank you, B, for a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Being a new member. Pickleball is fun. Y'all should go try it. You signed up for pickleball yesterday? I need to get back on the court. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I do. It is fun, and you get to make cute outfits. Like when you get into like tennis or pickleball, you can literally go shopping and be so cute in your outfits. That's all. Like that's the best part of pickleball and tennis, the outfits. Cute. I got me some cute outfits. All right. Oh, you could meet rich men also shopping for those outfits because if you go to the sporting goods store in the rich area, yes, all the rich guys are going to be looking for tennis rackets, golf clubs, pickleball outfits, pickleball paddles, sports gear, all that kind of stuff. Go to the rich side of town and go to the nice sporting goods stores, and you can just literally walk around in there, and it's going to be a lot of rich guys, especially if it's the middle of the day. What if a guy says, "Why can't you buy it yourself?" I would say, "Oh, because I don't have to." That's what you're for, silly. Play dumb. I'm just a girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, that's what you're for. You can buy it for me. Don't you want to make me happy? And then rub on his arm. If he don't want to make you happy, if he don't want to buy it for you, disappointment is coming his way very soon. He's going to be sad because you're going to be angry with him and you're not going to talk to him and you're going to go find another one. Okay? He has to know his role. You have to tell him his role. He don't know his role, you have to tell him. If he don't want to play his role, you got to dismiss him. Okay? This is a movie. You're the main character. You're reminding him of his role next to you. If he ain't playing the character right, if he ain't playing the role right, dismissed, replaced. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I'm telling you how to do this. Speak. Well, why don't you buy it for yourself? Because that's what I have you for, silly. Don't you want to make me happy? Just buy it. Come on. What's the big deal? You got it. You can afford it. I'm your woman. You're supposed to buy this for me. Or I start claiming statuses. I'm your girl. If he hadn't asked you, I'm your girl. Buy it for me. And you don't buy it, he ain't the one. On to the next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all be too nice. Y'all be waiting on somebody to not ever buy you nothing. Thinking he gonna buy you something. Be waiting and not talking and saying nothing. Wasting time, wasting energy, being seen in public with some man that ain't spending no money. What are you doing? Speak. Don't be afraid to lose what you don't even have. You ain't got it. He don't got it. Y'all both walking around ain't got nothing but false hope and waste of time. Okay? Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to multitask here. Sorry, y'all. Okay. You don't need rich, but an extra $500 a week would help. Okay, ma'am, that's easy. All you got to do is go find you a Splendor Daddy for that. Okay. What do you do? What is your opinion on a man who's insecure and gets mad every time you go out? Go out more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He got to get used to it, ma'am. He got to come to terms with it. Go out more. Don't cater to that. Do not cater to it. Say, well, you're gonna have to get used to it because I'm gonna be going out. If you can't get used to that, if you can't deal with that, then maybe you need to go deal with someone else. You need to tell them straight up, start to go out more, get them used to it. You're gonna be insecure. He need to figure out how to be insecure and comfortable with being insecure. But that don't change nothing you finna do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Either he accepted or he gone. All right. Start going out more. When he says, well, you know, I don't like it. Well, I'm sorry that you don't like it, but that doesn't change anything over here. I don't like a lot of things. If you insecure, you need to work on that. That's you need to go get you some therapy or something online or something. I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to multitask. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
You would get two gorgeous new listings at Little Creek Farms on Saturday. I look forward to seeing you.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The heck is this? Oh, she want me to put the thing out. This ain't gonna be me. All right, hold on, y'all. I am multitasking. Y'all just have to deal with it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all, look. Tell everyone, all the ladies that know how to get men to take them shopping. Tell them one tip in the comments while I take care of this. This lady want me to. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do someone a favor. All right, done. Okay. See, I'm being nice. I'm actually being nice and doing someone a favor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. There she goes. Okay. Okay. Thousands of people be watching Shira Ticks. That's the goddess energy. Y'all are silly. I'm sorry. Mm. Okay, we got somebody talking about what? Fellas, don't give up no peen to any woman that doesn't bring money or talent for a relationship to the table. Money or talent? That sounds like a stripper. Y'all got a one-track mind, don't you? She ain't got no cash. She ain't got no talent. She can't swing on that pole. She ain't got no dollar bills. Money and talent. When I think of money and talent, I think of a stripper on a pole swinging, doing aerial positions, especially when those words are coming out of a man's mouth. I'm sorry, but that's what I think. That's what I envision. She got some cash and she got some talent. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. If a woman has money and talent, you better have more money and more talent to impress her, to where she ain't got to spend her money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And where she can enjoy her talent instead of being exploited for it. All right? That's a message for the day. Kira says women don't want the peen. Okay, they trying to make up every excuse not to give it up, but just to get the money. Okay. Okay. You say you wouldn't touch a married man though? Okay. Hell no. What if he lied and told you he wasn't married? Would you touch him then? What if you already touched one that was lying to you, girl? What you gonna do? How do you feel inside? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of y'all women be touching married men and don't even know it. Now what? Okay. Said these men lie. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a woman wants a provider, get ready to cook and clean and be a sister wife. Oh, you know what? If a woman wants a provider, all she got to do is go find someone that don't need a maid, who could already have a maid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, because that don't sound like a provider to me. That just sounds like a mediocre person that probably can't even please two women at the same time if you tried. These men be wanting one woman, can't even satisfy. They want two women, can't even satisfy one woman. Stuff be this little, trying to act like they can satisfy two women. Sir, you better go find 90-day fiance or go find somebody from another country or somebody that grew up in the backwoods somewhere, because that ain't gonna work in this day and age. Okay? Ain't nobody working for room and shelter no more. Okay? They working for Birkins and Bentleys and Benzes. Okay? If you don't have that, keep dreaming. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's always the ones that want more than one wife or want a woman that look like they got something down there. A lot, you can tell a lot by a man by the type of woman he chooses to represent him, or the type, or how many women he chooses to represent him. Usually a man that has money or something to offer, he'll try to choose a woman that makes him look like he's rich or good in bed. I've noticed this, and half the time they be like this little. They're trying to overcompensate for something. Thank you, B. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Trying to overcompensate by false masculinity, toxic masculinity, and trying to do too much with something they ain't got. Okay? There's no BDE there. No BDE anywhere over there. I definitely I see all the signs, I can tell you. I'm like Superwoman. I have that X-ray vision. I can see straight down there, and there ain't nothing dangling but Tic Tac. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tic Tac energy. Yes, that's what I'm calling it Tic Tac energy now, girl. Y'all know what a Tic Tac is? It's a little bitty, skinny, little bitty mint that looks about this big. That got that Tic Tac energy. Have you ever noticed men that are toxic masculinity, men that are trying to overdo everything? They got that Tic Tac energy. Like, okay, calm down, sir. We get it. Tic Tac energy. I know, I mean, you know what? I would never say that in real life to a man because he deserves, a little respect if he got some money. But we could tell the ones that got money that also got Tic Tacs too. Remember that. All right. The insecure ones, yeah, the ones that's overcompensating with their frustrations, and we know Tic Tac energy now. Tic Tac energy. Act better. Come on, at least try to fool us with that. Let us at least be disappointed without being disappointed before we're disappointed. Okay. Women are already disappointed when they pick up on that Tic Tac energy, so they're just gonna say, okay, well, let's see what I can get out of it. They know it ain't gonna be nothing extra. No added surprises, no bonus surprises. Just let me just get this money from this Tic Tac energy dude. Okay, wonderful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You told men about their trying to argue with women and Tic Tac energy. Yes. Thank you, poetic lady. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Okay. You told him about it, girl? Oh my goodness. So try to get more compensation from Tic Tac energy. You can get more money out of Tic Tac energy if you know what you're doing. Okay. You have to play into the illusion out in public. Okay. So if you know he got Tic Tac energy, you got to hold on to his arm extra tight like he don't got Tic Tac energy. You got to, you know what I'm saying? If he got Tic Tac energy and you want more money out of him, you got to treat him like he got BDE. It's his dream come true. Okay. You said, what's Tic Tac energy? It's what you got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all don't know what a Tic Tac is? Okay, let me help you out. Tic Tac. Tic Tac. So Tic Tac. You see that? These are the little mini mints. See that? You see this one? All right. Tic Tac energy. Make it make sense. Put it together. Mm-hmm. You said if you're ready to be a sister wife, yeah, y'all be collecting wives like y'all ain't got no Tic Tac energy. The wives be sleeping with each other. Girl, come on, your stuff bigger than his. Ah. Girl, did you put in the order? When does it arrive? You got the batteries? Because his stuff is Tic Tac. The wives be like looking at y'all crazy. Like, he think he did something. Girl, did you fake it too? Mm-hmm. Me too, girl. Did you get the credit card? Sure did. Let's go. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure. When are you going to go to another Lil Taki and Cheeto video? Oh, my Ratchet character? Maybe this summer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, maybe when we got time this summer, man. When we ain't doing too much of nothing. Okay. You said pretend them Tic Tacs is the biggest you ever had. Okay, yeah. Then you gotta use phrases like it's not the size, it's the motion of the ocean. You gotta say that. All right. You gotta talk about the motion in the ocean and stuff. They get all happy and stuff. Then they start working out, trying to stretch and stuff. Girl, it's hilarious. They be putting in work, sweating, working out, and you still a virgin. You still got your V card, but been in a relationship for years. Talking about. Anyway, y'all know it's the truth. That's why some of these women still out here talking about, I'm still a virgin. But I thought you was married. I thought you were in a relationship. I was. That don't mean nothing happened. Physically. Physically, it was non-existent. It did not register. Okay. Keep talking about you feel that. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We're not going there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't want no details. Okay. Girl, and if they got a little something, something down there, if they have a little Tic Tac, they will take you shopping fast. So just talk about what you want to go do. What stores you like, man. See, some of y'all be like, well, what if he's rich but has a Tic Tac? And I'm like, girl, that's how you get more. Get more money, okay? You got a Tic Tac, you know he gonna take you shopping. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said I'll take old and young to clean and young to look cute. Well, okay. Well, good luck, sir. He looking for a maid, y'all. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, and let me tell y'all a secret. Tic Tacs don't rush you into the bed either, because they know as soon as you figure it out, you gone. So they will. Them are the type of guys. Let me tell y'all, Tic Tacs are the type of guys that will. I want to make sure it's special. I want to make sure what we have is real. There's no rush. That's what Tic Tac energy sounds like. They're not trying to rush you into bed. Okay. They'll take you shopping. They'll spend money on you. They ain't gonna rush you into bed because they know as soon as you see what they got and they work it with, it's over. So they try to make it last long, the dating period and the courtship as long as possible. When they're not trying to rush you into the bed right away, when they're just like, "Oh, you got everything you want? Are you happy? Are you this? Are you that?" That's the one you want. You want the little tic tac energy sometimes because they ain't trying to rush you into the bed. They're trying to spend money. They just want to be seen out in public with you so they can look like they got something that they're hitting at and pleasing it, even though they probably can't. Tic tac energy is the best energy sometimes because you can get everything out of them and don't have to give nothing up. And even if you do give something up, it don't even count. So if y'all ladies are just in it for the money, find them little tic tac dudes, okay? Because after a while, you're gonna be like collecting all your purses, all your property, getting your savings account up because tic tac energy spins. All right, you go roll around on a mattress with somebody else on your roster that has money too. It has more than a tic tac, but tic tac will spin to keep you in their life. If you have a few hundred to your name, would you begin your level up and find a provider? Do you pay bills? Let me ask you a question. Do you pay bills or is that money just your money? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have to pay for something? Like, are you gonna spend that money and not go into debt? Is my question. If you're gonna go into debt, no, don't spend it on your level up. Keep yourself out of debt. Find someone else's money to spend on your level up. Okay, sprinkle. Okay. Flower neighbor from 2 days ago update. Okay, the dude that sent you flowers, that got a sugar baby in your complex. Okay. The saga continues. So he knocked on your door today trying to introduce her. Oh, she knocked on your door trying to introduce herself. I told her later I'm busy. Didn't open the door. Help. Ooh, girl, she knows. She knows. Okay. Let me tell you how to get them talking a deep voice. Sprinkle. Open the door, get you some drag queen lashes, and speak in the deepest voice you got, ma'am. All right? Be like, hello, how are you? It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Sprinkle. She gonna close that door, walk away so quick. Okay. Before you answer the door, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Get you a purple glue stick and go over your eyebrow and have it in your hand when you answer the door. It's like, hi, may I help you? Okay. Girl, she ain't gonna know what to do. Met a 54-year-old at the gym. He drives a 2025 Hummer and own an AC business. You're 28 and want money to start a business and a new car. Our first date is on Saturday. How do I ask? Okay, he's only 54. He's going through his midlife crisis. He ain't trying to do all of that yet until he thinks that you're the one. You're 28. So start talking about something small first. Like, the best way for you to do is start talking about your car and how you wished you had a new car, or this and that. Like, oh, like my car is doing this. I want a new car. It's a lie, but you just start talking about your car. And if he asks you, what do you do for a living? Say, oh, I'm saving up to start a small online business. Don't go into detail. If he asks for details, like, oh, it's just like, makeup or cosmetics or something, make it sound small. Then he'll be like, oh, well, that's a good idea. It's like, yeah, I'm just trying to find a little bit of money to buy inventory. It's like, I only need about such and such before I can, get it off the ground. So give him like a couple of $1,000 small inventory, like information, like, okay, it's only a couple of $1,000. I'm trying to figure out if I should do that or get my car first. So put that out on the table and see what he talk about. Okay. But don't take false promises either. If he says, oh, well, I can help you with that. It's like, oh, really? Really? For real? Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. So you're going to help me out with that today or tomorrow? I could free up my schedule. I mean, we can definitely like meet up tomorrow and you could give me that startup money because I really need to get this going now. Get the money as soon as possible. Don't let him promise you next week or the week after that. If he can't do it today or tomorrow, get back unexcited real quick. Have a blank look on your face and like dull silence. Tell he could do it right now. Oh, we can go to ATM after this. I can help you out right now. Really? There's an ATM right over there. I see it out the window. Okay. Oh, dating for 3 months. He covers bills on dates. Lately, he asked me to treat him. Girl, delete, block, don't look back. Sprinkle. If a man ever asks you to treat him, he think he the prize. Heck no. Treat you to what? The door? Goodbye. Sprinkle. It's goodbye for now. It's goodbye. We don't do that over here. We're too cute. It's goodbye. Treat him to goodbye. There you go. It's like, okay, so what do you want to go for your goodbye dinner? And then don't show up. Sprinkle. Girl, or you can get them all excited. Okay, we're going to go here. Okay. Meet me here and then don't show up. I'm going to treat you this evening. All right. Since it's my turn to pay, then tell him about this nice, expensive place. He's going to get all excited and then don't show up to the date. When he asks, well, where are you? Oh, you know what? I didn't have enough money to foot the bill tonight. So, I'm so sorry. I forgot to call you. I was embarrassed because I don't have money to pay for a grown, able-bodied man in public. Sorry. Sprinkle. Goodbye. That's what you tell him. You said it's kind of mean, but do it. It's kind of mean to ask a woman to pay for some food too while he's taking you out on a date, getting seen in public with her too. That's kind of mean too. Okay. You said it's nothing special. Another whole men build society. Men have holes too. And y'all build societies together and y'all also build relationships together. So good luck with that. Sprinkle. Y'all be building, y'all be holding each other in the jail cell with no problems. A hole is a hole, sir. Sprinkle. You have a good old day. Men build society for women, not other men, unless that's what y'all doing now. You building society for men or women? Then act like it. These dusties, I swear. Who you building society for, your man's or your woman's? Why do they keep trying? I don't know. I don't know why they keep trying. They know they gonna come over here, step up to get beat down. Okay, sir. Women are to be a helpmate. Yeah, we're gonna help you spend your money, sir. So go get some. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We will help you spend your money. We will help you spend your money. We will help you and your DNA live on to the next generation. And we will help you spend your money. So go get some. You're welcome. Don't ask us to do nothing else. If we want to do it, we might, or we might not. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said we give them a reason to get rich. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ooh. Y'all keep asking me about it. I don't care about people doing what they do. You know, I tell y'all how to get multiple men to spend money on you. I tell you how to get multiple men on your roster each day. I tell you how to get money out of old men. Okay. A lot of dusties and men are offended by that, but they still continue to click and watch. All right. You said to learn. To learn what? You ain't got no gold to dig. You're not the target. Y'all learning just in case? Okay. Well, I guess it's better to be prepared. Sprinkle, sprinkle, just in case you get some money. Y'all could be learning how to get some money instead of learning how to avoid women that want the money you ain't got yet. Perhaps you doing stuff in the wrong order. To go figure that out. You be going in a circle backwards. You going kind of clockwise. What you doing? That's okay though. You know, they'll do anything but figure out how to get some money. Even if it's how to protect the money they haven't got yet, they'll do that before they even get the money. Let me go buy a safe for the money I don't got. Let me go go try to buy insurance on a car you don't have. What? You said we make women look bad? Women are beautiful. That's why y'all lust after them. If you want a woman that doesn't require much and doesn't have much standards, y'all know where to find them. Y'all know where they at. Y'all don't want them. Okay? Y'all know where all the women at that will take you right now as is. Why you ain't over there? You know the women that will take you in 2 seconds. You know them. You know the women that are in your league. You know them. Okay? You probably got somebody right now DMing you that you ain't gonna DM back. Begging you. You know them. What's the problem? How do we make women look bad? You said I could be number 6. Number 6 of what? The woman in your fantasy that you can never have? Okay, whatever help you sleep at night, sir. I can't help what y'all do behind your closed doors. Okay, thank you, Crucial. Top 5 signs you found a provider. When you don't have no bills no more because they done paid them off. That's number 1. Number 2 is if you don't have to clock in or work. That's number 2. Number 3 is when he gives you money to go shopping and you can buy what you want. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 is you could go out and do whatever you want during the daytime because now you're a stay-at-home girlfriend or just a sugar baby that they ain't got to work no more. Number 5, your savings account is getting stacked because he's giving you direct deposit every month and you're stacking. Okay, those are the signs that he is a provider because he is providing. So there are no signs unless it's happening. That's the difference. If it ain't happening, there's no signs. So make sure he provides. He is now having meet me halfway. Phones decreased. What? Meet you halfway? Where? Girl, he got another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Where's your other one? All right. I ain't meeting nobody halfway. If I'm not worth the entire walk or the entire drive, then you go find somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I ain't finna do all that. Y'all mad because you're a rich pick, Misha? I think you're a troll, but you know what? I'm glad for you. Oh, shoot. Y'all can tell that's a man. You can't even. It's a dude it's a dude that's trying to prove a point to stick with dust. What's her name? Juliana is a dude trying to prove women to stick with dust, even though dust ain't never going to amount to nothing. Unless he do it on his own, right? It's a rich Barbara the Builder. Yes. Won't she do it? Can she fix it? Barbara the Builder. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, thank you, ma'am, for your contribution to charity, the homelessness problem, and representing all Barbara the Builders across the board. Wonderful. Okay. I'm happy for you that you're a Barbara the Builder. Wonderful. Okay. It's definitely a man. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm so happy for you. Maybe you should start a Barbara the Builder's, charity fundraising society. All the married Barbara the Builders. In the evening around 6 to 8 p.m. y'all can meet since y'all's men ain't gonna be home. They're gonna probably be out in the bars acting single. That's when y'all can meet up. All right, so y'all won't even notice. It's gonna help y'all, I promise. So y'all need to have the Barbara the Builder meeting. It's usually gonna be around the time when men get off work, slightly before and after dinner time. That's when y'all need to meet up because that's when your men or your husbands that y'all are dealing with are going to be out trying to find other women. So definitely that's when y'all need to have y'all's meetings so that no one will notice. How can you be more approachable? A lot of men have admitted to me that it took them a while to approach me because they are intimidated. They got to see you a few times. You have to be a regular somewhere. Like this is why some women at gyms get approached because they're regulars. This is why women that frequent a certain place get approached because people have seen them a few times and they've built up their courage. You got to become a regular somewhere where the rich guys are. Okay. Thank you. Barbecue 99 Block Yana. What a name. Well, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Girl, some Dusty got another account and trying to pretend to be Barbara the Builder. It's a Dusty in here. Pretend to be a woman. All he need now is the outfit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me tell y'all the secret. If these Dusties were born women, let me tell y'all, it ain't even a secret. It's obvious. If these Dusties were born as a woman, they would never be a Pygmisha or a Barbara the Builder. If the Dusties were born women, They would never stoop to the level of being the Pygmisha or the Barbara the Builder that they claim are good women. They would never be them. Never. Because you know why? They just be already being a man again. They would be taking care of another person. They would be in the provider role. If you're going to choose to be a woman, you're going versus a man, you're not going to choose to be no Pygmisha or no Barbara the Builder. You're going to be choosing to be the gold diggers, you know, or the women that demand a man provide for them. If you're going to come back on this earth and say, you know what, last lifetime, I had to be a provider all the time because, you were a man. You ain't gonna say, well, let me be born into Pygmisha because she's gonna be a provider too. It ain't gonna be no different, except you're gonna look like a woman. So they are lying to y'all. Stop listening. They would never reincarnate and come back as Pygmisha or Barbara the Builder, because that's what they want. Okay, ma'am. Yes, we love Russell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, what are you talking about? How to get several women in bed. Well, if he got the money to do it, let him do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't care. I teach people how to get several men on their roster to give them money and not even go to bed. I teach women how to get money from old men. Okay. I teach women how to get money, start businesses with the man's money, spend her money, spend his money, save her money. I teach a lot of stuff. But Russell's cool with me. I have no problem with him. He could teach whoever he need to teach. If it work, it work. If it don't, oh well. I think people need to be honest. Like, if you can get several women because you got several million, then what's the problem? There's Dusty's getting several women rolling around on their air mattress with him, and he ain't spending a dime. Like, I never take offense to certain things because I feel like if you take offense to certain things as a woman, you're in your feelings. I'm about this money. I don't care. I'm sure them women, whoever he took to bed or was talking about taking to bed, got something in their pockets. And sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said it ain't tricking if you got it. Exactly. Only the dumb women are going to lay down with somebody ain't got no money. Okay, you said it's better than being a Pygmisha. Exactly. There are Pygmishas that are having threesomes right now on an air mattress for free. Staring at a roach on the ceiling. I mean, what would you rather? Hope that roach don't fall. Would you rather be rolling around on a California king size in a mansion or a penthouse, or on an air mattress with two dusties and a roach hanging from the ceiling? Which one would you rather? I don't care. Either way, that's a man's fantasy, broke or rich. A man's fantasy, broke or rich, is to have more than one. Just like your fantasy should be to have more than one provider. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What? I'm laughing at y'all's comments. I'm so sorry. I'm reading them. You see, y'all talk about Dusty too much. Sitting on a dusty cat, I'll knock all that dust off. Why don't you go knock the dust off your baby mama's cat and get pregnant again with a child you can't afford to keep or pay child support for? Why don't you go do that? Why don't you go knock the dust off some employment applications? All right, you need a pen? Or you gonna fill it out online? Okay, all right, good for you. Go knock the dust off some employment applications. Yeah. You said you worried about the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all a secret. It ain't even a secret. I always say that just makes it sound juicy, but it ain't no secret. Most rich men that are millionaires or multimillionaires, they have several women. They can get several women. They can get threesomes. They can get, that's why they don't mind talking about it. Okay. I've had several rich men in my past before I was married ask me to do those things, and I would tell them no. But that doesn't mean they don't get it from someone else. Okay. Okay. Oh, ML, you're ready. Okay, you're really mysterious when you are quiet. Oh, but when I'm seen as unapproachable and serious when I talk, I can be funny and playful, but I'm only seen as funny. How can I find the balance of both? Hmm. The best way to have the balance of both is to know different people and only show one side to one person and the other side to the other person. Because if you're going to be your true self, which is both those things, it may confuse people in the beginning. Okay. So choose one and stick to it, and date another one and choose one and stick to that and see which one works out better for you. Okay. So, for example, if you got two on your roster, be mysterious with this one, then be your true or silly or funny self with that person, or be mysterious and then slowly allow your sense of humor to come out slowly. Okay. Or the other way around. If you're with the guy who thinks you're funny and silly, he likes that, then let your mystery come out a little bit at a time. Mm-hmm. Okay, so back to what I was saying about these Dusties trying to reincarnate. They would never come back as Barbara the Builder or Pig Bisha, because then they'd actually have to be a provider. See, a Dusty man, he's actually not providing right now. So if he were to come back as a woman, he would never come back as a Pig Misha because he still don't want to provide. So don't listen to them Dusties. They don't know what they're even talking about. They confused. They can't even get their money up. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all something. A man that has money, that's rich, if he was asked, "Oh, do you want to come back as a man or a woman?" He coming back as a man because he rich. He know how to get money, right? You ask a broke Dusty, will he want to come back as a man or a woman? He coming back as a woman, and not a Pig Misha. Oh, I'm gonna come back and be a gold digger. That's what I'm gonna come back as. That's what a Dusty would say if he were asked, "Oh, what do you want to come back as in your next life?" A gold digging woman. That's what a Dusty will reincarnate as. A rich man will come back as a man because he know how to get money. In his mind, he already know, well, I'm coming back as a man. I'm finna get this money all over again. A Dusty don't know how to get money, so he coming back as a gold digging woman because she know how to get money. He would rather come back as a gold digging woman than a man or a Pig Misha. He ain't coming back as no Pig Misha for sure. That's why they mad. Mm-hmm. Do a test, okay? Ask a broke Dusty. Okay, if you reincarnate, would you come back as a woman? A beautiful woman, say a beautiful woman, because that's gold digger automatically. Would you come back as a beautiful woman or yourself or a man? Yourself. Which one you coming back as? Giving them two options. If he don't choose himself, he's poverty mind. If he chooses to come back as a beautiful woman, you already know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely asking. You can even give example of a beautiful woman that has a rich man or lots of money from being beautiful. You just don't even say a rich woman. Just name a woman with somebody famous. Would you rather come back as this person or yourself? They're gonna choose the woman every time, especially if she look good. Yeah. Okay. You said you blocked all the dusties. Good for you, ma'am. Dusties are just projecting their shame of being dusty. That's all. They're trying to they're trying to accept the fact that they're dusty by projecting the shame that they have of being dusty, by protecting or making excuses of why they're dusty. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. We understand. What else can you do besides get some money? Everything else, obviously. What are keywords in Provider Man's verbiage? They're all positive words, no excuse making. They're never going to be making excuses. They're going to be accountable for everything that they say. They're going to be very positive minded, and they're going to be solution oriented. That's how you tell providers. Okay? Anybody that speaks in lack, anybody that makes a bunch of excuses, anyone that plays a victim in their story or their conversation, not providing. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Is it too risky to have two and three in the same area? Yep. Different side of town or entirely different types of people, you know? So, for example, if you're going to date on the same side of town, you need to date different races and different calibers that don't go to the same type of place. Someone said, get a wig. Exactly. Switch your wig up. So, like, if you're going to date an Asian guy in Asia Town in your same city, date somebody that does not like Asian food. It won't be in Asia Town. Okay. Date somebody that don't even like to go past a certain spot. Date somebody very predictable. You won't run into them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Date someone with a strict schedule. I gotta be smart. Some of these questions are hilarious. Y'all are silly. Different hobbies. If you know your old man can't barely walk, go meet someone at the tennis court. Go meet someone at the pickleball club. You know your man got arthritis and can barely walk. Go somewhere else where you know the people gonna be running. You ain't gonna run into them there. If your sugar daddy is obese, go to the gym, work out, meet somebody up at the gym. Y'all ain't gonna run to the same. Y'all ain't running in the same circles, literally. All right. You said, "How are you a simp if you get the girl?" Only guys that don't have money call other men simps, because other men actually are straight and like women and like to please women and cater to women. They feel like if you like women and if you cater to women that you're a simp, but really those guys are just gay. They don't like men that actually like women. They get offended if a man actually likes a woman and are actually straight. They call them simps because it's that simple. Either you're straight or you're not. Okay? It's that simple. He's simply straight. You're not. Go figure that out. I know it's going to be hard for you, but y'all need to go and figure that out. Any man who calls another man a simp needs to go figure out his issues because they're deep rooted. All right. It's usually men with little wallets, little money, little masculinity. Because in this era, in this day and age, your masculinity is linked to your money. And if they're not feeling very masculine, they're going to start acting very feminine by calling other masculine men names that they can't afford to even be. Most of these guys that are calling men simps can't afford to be a simp. Why? They can't afford it here mentally, and they can't afford it here. Because if they start treating women right and they start liking women, then they'd have to admit that they were once not fans of women. Okay? They'd have to admit that they can't afford the type of woman they want, and they're angry and jealous. And so, they would have to admit a lot of things that they're not ready to take accountability for. All right? Men that call other men simps will have to take a lot of accountability for a lot of the stuff that they are incapable of. But that's too hard. So they're just going to call other men simps. Simply straight. That's what I'm calling it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said a lot of men hate to be wrong. It's okay to hate to be wrong, but when you take accountability, that's the right thing to do. So then you'll be right. But most men are too stupid to realize that. No matter how wrong you are, if you step up and take accountability for it, it makes you right. But men are dumb. Some of them. They'll never figure that out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Sophie. How to ask for money. He kind of declined, but in the past, he always offered it. Okay, if offering is not the same thing as giving. Y'all need to understand this. This is the same thing as love bombing. It's called lying. They're lying to you about wanting to give it. They're lying. If it ain't in your hand, they're lying. So the best way to get it is to get it right then and there. When they start talking about it, ask for it right then and there. And then say, well, then don't talk about it if you don't got it. I'm a woman of action. Don't speak to me if you're not going to take action. That's what you need to start shutting these dudes down that keep talking instead of doing. Say, you know what? I'm not really into false promises. Well, stop lying about that. Just, if you got it, you got it. When they promise you something, they're lying. Unless you got it in your hand, it's not the truth. So they say, oh, I'm going to give you some money. It's like, oh, you're lying. That's what Russell says. And if you watched our live last night, Russell Hartley, he says when men start promising you stuff, just tell them they're lying straight off. And that's true. Like, whatever. You're lying. Now they have to correct you by doing what they say that they're going to do. So, you lying. You lying. Stop lying. Then what are they going to do? They can't really do anything. They can't go from there unless they give you the money, right? Just tell them they're lying. Don't decline next time. Exactly. Why y'all being dumb out here? We were live on TikTok. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Last night, I actually posted on my community section of YouTube that we were going to go live. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You missed it. Okay, if I can if I get the full download, I might repost it up on YouTube sometime soon. I might download it and repost it soon. Or he may do it too. Who knows? What if you come from a culture known to have women selling their bodies, but you don't want to come as one of them? Should you hide your origins at first? Girl, what culture is this? Let me know so I know what culture. Let me zoom in. Which culture are you talking about? Girl, what culture is that? What? Thailand. Oh, I see it, Thailand. Then lie and say you from somewhere else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's easy. That was easy. Lie and say you from somewhere else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Most people won't know the difference anyway. Just lie and say you from somewhere else, ma'am. That's that simple. He said no culture promotes that. Just girl, just lie. All right. He said Thailand isn't known for that. Girl, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm just reading the comments. I was curious too. I'm like, what? Who? Where? Maybe it's not as bad as you think. Because if I didn't know, then, wonderful. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm getting ready to wrap this up soon. So y'all better ask y'all's questions. A man just asked you for your phone number in the store. Okay. You told him only if he buys me some perfume. He bought nautical. I said no. Girl, what store you at? Walmart? Where you at, girl? You in the grocery store? Where you at? Because I didn't even know they still sold that in department stores. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Well, ma'am, at least he tried. You should have told her what type of perfume to get you. Be specific. It's like, this is sweet, but this is not my taste. Can we take it back? You said KG men's store. Girl. Some perfume at KG men's store? Are you serious? You should at least went for some shoes. Okay, well, they sell Gucci. All right, tell them, take them back to the counter and tell them to get the Gucci instead. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. They got them up in them little lock boxes, them little square see-through lock boxes. Girl, maybe he just went for size instead of name brand. He may not know no better, girl. Go help him out. You probably went for size instead of quality. It's like, I prefer this one right here. Can we get this one instead? Yeah. He still got the receipt. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go exchange it. All right. Anyway, why do Dusties keep approaching me? What? What you doing to make them? You on the Dusty side of town? That's where. That's why. Okay, Dusties can't approach you if they ain't on the rich side of town. Go to the rich side of town. Okay, Dusties ain't over there. Dusties are going to approach whichever is nearby in walking distance or in the distance of where they can afford to drive with their little gas money. Okay, you need to go on to the rich side of town. Okay, the men in here complaining about us getting simps, they are secretly want. Yeah, the men want rich men too, huh? These Dusties are so lame. I know. They're just mad because they can't be rich or get a rich man themselves. If you ask a Dusty, hey, would you be gay for if a billionaire wanted you? They would say yes. If you ask a Dusty if somebody would give you $2 million if you know do what they got to be gay for pay, they would say yes. They would say yes. That's how you know. I'm sure most people would say yes, but they would say yes quick. They wouldn't even think about it. Yeah. I had to be hot old. That's what they would say. I had to be hot old. That's why you don't listen to them. Okay? Because most of them are on DL anyway. Ask Diddy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. There's one thing that you should never trust. Actually, two things. A broke man or a man that's jealous of you. Never trust them. Never trust a broke man or a man who's jealous of you. Ladies. That means you don't listen to nothing they say. You don't take none of their advice. Because why would you want to take advice from somebody that wants to be you? Or somebody that can't even afford to be in your presence? Don't make no sense. Do it. No, it don't. But some of you out here over there taking notes from these Dusties, from these men that don't even like you and are jealous of you. Y'all sitting there taking notes like that's your friend. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said there's a dust storm in the chat? Well, maybe they can get together and figure it out together. Dusties unite. All right. They can form a dust ball. A dust tumbleweed. Okay. Dryer lint. vacuum contents. Okay. Y'all ever walk too close to a dusty and you had on lip gloss and then your lip gloss got real gritty? Like, why my lip gloss gritty? Oh, that must have been a dusty that walked by. It was the wind was blowing. You got your fresh gloss on. Dusty walks by. Now your lip gloss is all gritty. You got to start over. Don't y'all hate that? He said, man say he's gonna break it off with his girlfriend, but it's taking a while. He's been sending me money. Well, just keep collecting the money, ma'am. Who cares about the girlfriend? The girlfriend is gonna get rid of him before he get rid of her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are the signs of a jealous man? When they make little sly comments, like must be nice. Well, we can't all do that. Well, why don't you do this? Or they'll try to downplay you, or they'll try to make little comments like that. Or they'll always be in competition with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, well, I could do this and I could do that. And after it's kind of like that. Like, don't compete with me, outdo me, and bring me some money. Okay? If you're a man, don't compete with me. Go outdo me and bring me some money. If you're jealous of a woman, go outdo her times 10 and bring her some money. That'll kill the jealousy real quick, because you'll be a provider. Okay? A man that's super rich, that has several options, they can't be jealous of a woman that they can outdo times 10 financially. Your man ain't doing enough financially. So that's why, not your man, but any man who is jealous of a woman ain't doing enough financially to impress her. So he got to compete. If he can't impress her, he got to compete. He thinks by barely doing better than a woman is impressive, but it ain't. If you're supposed to be the superior in a patriarchal society, sir, outdo me times 10. Don't be sitting up here trying to compete with me. If you better. Okay? You just making yourself look worse. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If that provider ain't providing times 10 of what you can provide, they could be jealous. They need to go outdo you a lot. That's the only cure. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If they're jealous of how you look or your youth or whatever that may be, oh well. I mean, there ain't nothing you can do about that. Maybe they can, and they need to go start getting some nip tuck. I don't know. If they old, they ain't looking their best, they jealous because you look better than them. Tell them to go get that Botox, that nip tuck, get that face pulled. I don't know. I mean, what would an old man be jealous? I think men look okay when they're old. That's not what's like. They shouldn't be competing with looks if they're a man. You said rich men don't want broke, miserable women like y'all. Oh, who do they want? Pygmishas that want broke men because they are so cute themselves they can't pull a rich one? Okay. What do they want? Ugly pygmishas that can't pull a rich man? Is that what rich men want? What do they want? Ugly pygmishas that want to take care of a dusty? No matter what, she gonna stick beside him? Is that what rich men are out there looking for? Women who don't love themselves and will put up with dust? Is that who they're looking for? Are they looking for the bottom of the barrel of women that want to pay for her man? Okay. I'm sure I'll let them know that y'all out there. Hey, rich men, there's a bunch of pygmies out here. They don't really want y'all. They want a dusty though. Uh, Thank you, AN Sprinkle Sprinkle. You have a provider husband. You racked up a huge bill on a secret credit card. Ooh. How to pay it off without him finding out. Oh my goodness. A secret. Just, girl. Okay. Do y'all have do you have the same bank account? You go to his bank account, get in there online, put it under direct pay, auto pay, under the minimum amount that you are supposed to pay each month. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. If you have a bank, you can go to your bank and have them show you how to do it, or you could do it online. Said Aunt Ethel to the rescue. Or you can make up a good old lying excuse. Aunt Ethel needed my help. How many days before a guy gives you a gift or money? What is the average dates? 2 dates, and they ain't bringing gifts or money. You chose the wrong one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They should be spending money on the first date, offering to buy you something by the second date, and then offering to help you with whatever fake problem you done came up with by the third date if they really like you, if they're trying to impress you. Because on the first 2 or 3 dates, men are really trying hard to impress you. Okay, so they're going to do what it takes to impress you a lot if they like you. If they don't like you, they just want to be seen out in public with you eating dinner because they don't want to dine alone. So you got to make sure they like you times 10 in order for you to get gifts and money out of them by like at least date 3. Okay? Stop choosing the wrong targets. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got a super chat. Hold on. Thank you. I just read that one, but thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, you said you want to cheat, but you don't know how. Girl, you better figure it out on paper first to make it make sense. Chestnut checkers. Okay. I already answered all the paid questions, darling. Let me see. Yeah, I already answered all these, darling. Okay. Unless it's on my Cash App. I don't see no new Cash App questions. So sorry. I don't see any live questions. Sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, they're trolling? Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can you deal with a jealous provider? Ask him if he's jealous. Just ask him straight up. Why are you so jealous? Do you want me to? Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. Oh, so sweet. So, yes, just ask them straight up why they're jealous. Just ask them. What are they going to do? They can't deny it. If you call them out on it, maybe they'll stop acting stupid. All right. Why do they act like shopping means you're materialistic or you owe them something? Even rich, old, ugly acts offended because they think that's all you want. But if you explain, thank you, Go to Girl. If you explain why you want to go shopping or why you need to go shopping and it sounds like it's beneficial to them, they'll want to take you. Like, oh my gosh, I love spending time with you, but I really don't have too much cute outfits to wear. Will you take me shopping so that we can look good when we're out together? Say that. And dress kind of blah or plain, like, and I actually borrowed this from my friend or my sister. Then he'll want to take you shopping because you want to look good for him and he thinks there's a future out there going to be seen out in public with him looking good. So you got to cater it to making them feel like it's beneficial as well. So for example, oh my gosh, you're so sweet and so nice. I'm so glad that I met you. I've always, I've been manifesting to meet a provider type. Tell them who you think they are so that they can prove it to you. If they get offended, it's like, oh, I'm not the provider type. I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insinuate anything. Then you're basically just calling them broke and they're calling themselves broke. Okay. If you get on the first date, it's like, oh, you like my dress? I borrowed it because I don't really have too many going out clothes or clothes like dating clothes since I don't really do too much. I guess I haven't really thought about that, but maybe you could take, maybe we can go shopping. So just make it sound beneficial to them. So the next time they call and say, hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to go? Oh, I have to find something to wear and then I'll let you know. And then they'll say, well, do you want to go? Like, oh, I couldn't find anything to wear. I mean, I was looking online, but a lot of stuff is expensive these days. So like maybe, I don't know. ... Then they'll say, oh, well, you want to go shopping? Let me buy you something. That's all. They got to like you way more, though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Last say you borrowed this. Last say you borrowed that. You don't have no going out clothes. You want me to look good on your arm? Come pay for it. You could lie. You know how to lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There you go. What if he says just wear whatever? Then wear a jogging suit. Put your hair up in a bun and no makeup on and some sunglasses. Don't show off your figure at all. Don't have no makeup on. Keep them sunglasses on and put your hair up in a bun. All right. And make sure he's taking you to a nice place. Nice restaurant. And show up looking like that. There you go. Sometimes you got to act the fool to get this money sometimes. Show up to a nice restaurant looking like who did it and why. But don't take off your sunglasses. Or put some regular glasses on. Show up like that. Like, oh, you look different today. Yeah, you said wear whatever. This is what was clean. My friend said I can't borrow any more of her clothes because I don't be trying. I be trying to take them and not give them back. But she got them back. Then he'd be like, well, let me take you shopping. Really? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. What's my favorite color? Oh, I love this color. Do you like that color? Maybe we could find an outfit that color. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you think the super chats are delayed? They could be. They could be. Just be patient, I guess. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If y'all watched my videos from this channel a long, long time ago, I said don't accept coffee dates like at little coffee places like Starbucks or whatever. I mean, Starbucks is cool, whatever coffee shop is cool, but if they're only spending like $5 on you, what's the point of even getting up and getting dressed? Show up the same way but worse if you're going to show up, or just say you're going to show up and then don't even show up. This will teach men not to ask women out on coffee dates. Okay? Because it's not even worth getting out of the bed for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I know there are people that will say, oh, no, you should do this or no, you should do that. But they're not me. Okay? And people go out on coffee dates for different reasons, especially men. Men go to coffee dates so they don't have to spend no time with you or no money. That's number one. They go on a coffee date because they don't want to spend time nor money with you. Women go on coffee dates because they're desperate. So y'all are out there for two totally different reasons. She desperate. He don't want to spend no time or money. That's all I see. He doesn't think she's worth taking to a restaurant. She thinks a $5 glass of a $5 bottle of a $5 cup of bean juice is worth getting made up for putting clothes on, doing her hair, getting her nails done for some $5 bean juice. She's desperate. That's what I see. I see a desperate woman and man that don't like her. Desperate woman. I see a man that's only going to spend $5 on this desperate chick. That's what I see. That's all it is. You want to go get a coffee? Okay, well, let me be desperate enough to go get dressed, spend my gas money, put on my good perfume, take a shower, waste my water, go get my nails done to sit and drink a $5 cup of bean juice with this man that don't even like me. Let's get to going. This is life. Girl, I got a date. Where? Girl, the coffee shop. Yes, I gotta go get my nails done, get my hair done. How much you spending? Hundreds of dollars. Girl, for a coffee date? Mm-hmm. Girl, do he own the coffee shop? No. He don't own it. What kind of car he drive? Girl, I don't know. But I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be early too, so I can see what kind of car he drive. For real? Mm-hmm. Girl, let me go get this $5 bean juice. That's what y'all sound like when y'all go to coffee dates. You met a rancher 15 years older at your job. Y'all kissed on a second visit to his ranch. Oh my goodness. Now he only invites me back. How do I get him to take me out? Not just home. Oh, tell him you want to go out. It's like, you know what? Let's go after we go to dinner. Take me to dinner and then we'll go there after. And then it's like, oh, you know what? I forgot I have something to do early in the morning. Maybe next time, sprinkle, sprinkle. So fake promise, false hope, and he'll take you out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You say Whitney says her dad's a rancher and they don't like to go out. Okay, well then order some expensive takeout and some nice wine. and tell them about gifts you want. Maybe he'll order them gifts and have them there for you. Have your favorite champagne, have your favorite takeout or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, like, or maybe they don't like fancy places. Maybe they want to go somewhere more down to earth. I don't know. But definitely, if you want to go out, maybe suggest another activity besides dinner or something that they may be interested in. Thank you, the Molly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. Maybe a concert, maybe, something more interesting than just dinner. Someone says order an in-house massage. Ooh, that's a good idea. You said you already been over there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said too many Dusties be stalking y'all. Girl, who else they gonna stalk? Pick Misha? Pick Misha stalking them. All right. Dusty stalk us because Pick Misha stalk them. They can't even stalk the women that want them. If the women that want them stalking them. Thank you, Nova. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi, Shira. I mainly like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, thrift stores, Nordstrom. Is it okay to mention this? I wish list save for expensive things. Okay, stick with the Nordstrom on your wish list. Okay, because you can't really send a man to Ross, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls because they're not gonna know what to buy. They don't have no. Do they have shopping links for TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross? I think they only have it for Nordstrom. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't send a man there. He ain't gonna know what to do. Stick with stores with websites. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That way he can order them online or order stuff online. Someone says take him to Nordstrom. Exactly. Don't take him to TJ Maxx or Marshall. That's your secrets. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go shop at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, just get his credit card and go by yourself. You need him to take you shopping somewhere else so that he doesn't try to ask you to go lesser. So think about this. If he takes you shopping at Nordstrom first, then on down in the relationship, he'll take you to shop for Nordstrom's again. Then when you want some TJ Maxx stuff, you can say, okay, well, I'll just go to TJ Maxx this time. Then you could buy double. You see what I'm saying? Because what he's used to spending at Nordstrom, he can spend double at Marshall's later after y'all are in a relationship. Instead of just want them out at Marshall. You just start high. Okay? And sprinkle, sprinkle. And he'll be like, oh, that's it. Get some more. Because he's going to be used to spending at Nordstrom. So, you can buy double what you could buy later on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said men can't find nothing in the grocery store. Ooh, child. You got to send them with screenshots on their phone of the actual product so they can show the employee and have them direct them to it. Thank you, B. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your boyfriend wants to marry you and he invests in his time and money on you, but he got too comfortable. You don't feel like the prize anymore. How can I change that? By being the prize to someone else, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay? Listen, if somebody gets too comfortable, that's a good thing sometimes, but you still need to let it be known that you are that girl. So look your best, act your best, and go out and deal with whoever else that you need to deal with because you're single till you're married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They don't have to know about it. Just look like you can pull. Okay? Look like you can pull every time you leave the house. And don't tell them too much. Don't talk too much. Don't be so predictable all the time. Make them chase still, okay? Make them keep chasing. Change up your routine. Change up your schedule. Make them chase. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting ready to go in a few minutes, y'all. So, ooh. How to make him want you to be his girlfriend and not someone just to sleep with. You haven't. Okay, you got to have several options and you got to be the one he wants to commit to. Okay? You can't make a man want you to be his girlfriend. You gotta look so good that if he lets you slip away, he's gonna feel stupid. And you can't want commitment from him. He gotta want it from you. That's how. So however you can arrange that, that's how you need to arrange it. You need to be out of his league. That's number one. Every man wants you to be their girlfriend if you're out of their league. Think about it. If you're within their league, if they can do better than you, why would they want you to be their girlfriend if they don't want, unless they need some money from you? Okay, think about it. You got to look real good. You got to look so good that you can go get a better one. Then they'll want you when they know you don't want them or need them. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can't do that, then he ain't gonna ask you to be his girlfriend. But go do that. Main character energy. Be out of his league. Look good and have options. All right. Okay. He said, why don't he want to commit? You're amazing and pretty. Because maybe, some guys aren't ready to commit. Okay. Because think about this. Let me tell y'all a secret. I always say that just to get y'all attention. A man doesn't want to commit if he thinks it comes with control. Is the commitment going to come with some sort of control? This is why you need to wait for men want to commit, you to commit to them, because then they want control over you because they like you more. You're like tapping into their ability to want to protect, control, or possess. That means they want you. If they don't want to possess you yet, they don't want you. They don't even like you enough if they don't want to possess you. If a man doesn't seek commitment from you, he does not want to possess you, which means he don't even really want you. Okay? You can be beautiful, you can be awesome, but if he doesn't want to possess you yet, maybe he can't afford to. Maybe he thinks possessing you will include stuff that he doesn't want to change about himself yet. Yep. You said vasopressin? Okay, yeah, I'll get you some of that whole cosmetics. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This will make him feel like he's falling in love with you. But you got to keep wearing it, though. Y'all use my code, Shira. Oh, shoot. You got to keep this on you. They'll be like, every day. The link is in the description bar. Whole Cosmetics. They're pheromones. Yes. You got to put that on every day. You want somebody to want to commit to you. Okay, I haven't even sprayed on my good liquid finesse today. I haven't even run into anybody yet, so I'm good. I got these nails. Anyway. Actually, that one kind of smells good. I spray that liquid finesse on. Get that press hem. He might ask you to be his girlfriend. You wear it every day around. Okay. That's what you need if you need him to do that. But you got to wear it every day. So keep your orders coming in for Ho Cosmetics. And use my code Shira and get your. Is it Shira or Shira? Oh, let's see my code. Well, anyway, my code is linked in there. Just get it. Okay, sprinkle. Okay. So how do you find a provider in the small town? Go to the business owners. Who own the businesses? Find them. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You said if you go to your country, you'll be in jail? What country? And for what? What's the crime? Let's talk. Okay. All right. Thank you. So how to be better than other girls? Because there are much less providers than girls. Okay, go to where all the providers are. Because all the girls ain't over there. You be one of them girls over there on the rich side of town. Because all them other girls that are looking for providers still in the dusty side of town. So you go on over to the rich side of town and be one of them girls over there. And the number of women over there are less than the number of women dusties are surrounding. Okay. So you just take yourself, put yourself in an environment with more rich men, and there you go. Now the numbers are different. All right. So this is girl math. You take yourself out of the dusty area where there's less providers. You take yourself and put yourself in the rich area where there's more providers. Okay. Okay. The code is Shira. All right. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle. Yeah. Use my code when y'all order from Ho Cosmetics. There's even a quiz on there that you can take to see what's the best pheromones for your needs. And guys, men, there are even pheromones for y'all to attract women. Ugh, can you imagine a Dusty saving up enough money to get some? It's going to be hard to resist, ain't it? Sprinkle. Pick Misha's High Jaws cards. And Dusty's going to be trying to order some pheromones to attract women they can't afford. Dusty's use my code Shira. Maybe you'll have half a chance. Sprinkle. Okay. You know they got them. They have the pheromones for the men on there to attract women. So Dusty's gonna be like, "Pick Misha, can I use your credit card? I gotta order some groceries." Yeah. Pick Misha, give me your card. I'm gonna go fill up your tank of gas. Then he gonna be on his phone trying to order it. He is. Y'all know it. He's gonna be like, "Let me go check the mail for you. I got it." Anyway, so they're gonna get them a cougar. Dusty's gonna be buying that Ho Cosmetics pheromones to make women like them, and they're gonna, drop Pick Misha off to work, fill up her tank on her credit card, drive to the rich side of town, try to find him a sugar mama. I already know it. That's why they're here. They're trying to get clues and hints. How do the women do it? I gotta do the same thing. Oh, B, sprinkle. Every time I tell my boyfriend I'm going somewhere, he want to be there. What does this mean? Yet he hasn't proposed. Can you help me with how to booze? Sprinkle. Okay. What do you mean he want to be there? Like just random places or like important places? So if it's just random places, he trying to keep tabs on you. Name places he don't want to go. Name places where he got to spend money at. Say, okay, well, if you go, you spending. If you go, you buying. If he hasn't proposed yet, it's because he don't have to propose because you're already doing everything that he needs to be done. Stop doing stuff, you know, or tell him, look, that's husband privileges. I'm not doing that, you know. So if he hasn't proposed, it's because he don't think he have to yet, or he's probably very young and not ready to propose. So yeah, you need to start talking about the future without him and see what he do. Well, since I'm not engaged or going to be married anytime soon, I guess I can go travel and do this, and that. Maybe I can take a girls trip or whatnot. Then he's gonna be like, wait a minute. It's like, well, I don't have a ring. I'm single till I'm married. I know, but I have no prospects. Get a little sarcastic with it and see what he chooses to do. Or so you know what? Every time I go out, men are always approaching me, and I'm like, oh, how do I get this to stop? I don't have a ring. That's why. That's what you tell them. I ain't got a ring. All these men approaching me thinking I'm a single woman. Ooh, where my ring at? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, what if he's ugly? Hopefully he's rich and ugly. Because if he broke and ugly, to run. He ain't got nothing to lose, okay? If you broke and ugly, you ain't got nothing to lose. I can't deal with them types. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Okay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want to become part of the Patreon family, definitely join the Patreon. If you join tier 2 and up, you're able to message me. You're able to get access to the PDF books in the group, and you can read. I have all sorts of level up gold digging books in there. If you join the mail out tier, I'll send you a card or a handwritten letter each month. And you also have access to message me as well. And also I'll be doing some more announcements midsummer to the mail out tier of things that will be provided or offered for the Patreon. So definitely join. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll see y'all soon. If y'all want to purchase my books, they are available on Amazon. All my links are in the description bar under the video. Yeah, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.